Perfect. That's right. So we end up outside the mound, the little hill with the rocks and stone doorway.
Is that on the map right now, or is it all black?
Yeah, am I supposed to be seeing something?
It's on the map. Scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, now I see it. Oh, so we turned this 90 degrees, and now we're facing upwards.
Hmm. Yep. So you had that big stone door. Um, yeah, and I think you guys were deciding what to do.
Because the glass cat just went in, right?
Hmm.
Did
Yeah.
we actually see it go in?
Yeah, I mean, you guys were keeping it in sight, so yeah, you would have seen it enter. The doors opened, it entered, and the doors closed.
Did the doors open by themselves, or did the cat push them open?
It looked like they opened themselves.
Oh.
So it should be simple. We just go up, knock, and walk right in.
Man, if you walk up to knock on them, and they just open by themselves... Is Vile here? Okay.
He was.
Good talk, good
Rip.
talk, good talk.
What?
Oh, he's back.
There he is.
Vile was saying something about putting a rock above the door or something last time we were here.
Mm-hmm.
If there's like any like stone that if we need to do, we could just roll and drop on top of something as it came out of the door.
Oh, like rock on top of the hill type thing.
Yeah.
Um, well, I mean, you could spend some time searching around and find a rock and roll it up to the top of the hill.
Eh.
I suppose so. There's nothing obvious.
What even is your plan for this rock?
Or just if we need to, we fucking like drop it on something. We like, tie a rope so that we can just yank it on top of something that comes out of the doorway and just smack it with a rock, like a very heavy rock, from 10, 20 feet up, however high the above the door is.
You love smashing things with rocks.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to spend like an hour.
And then do what?
Doing
Like,
that.
block the passage?
I don't know. If you guys just want to go inside, I'm fine with that too.
Oh, see, all he likes to do is go and smash things with rocks, and then ask questions later.
Are there any sort of like carvings on the door or anything?
Um, yes.
Are we close enough to see what they are?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you get up close and sorry, my thing is dying on me here. It's kind of has the sort of human-ish looking bodies carved onto the door. Then if you want to inspect the rocks, the large rock standing around.
Yeah.
Each one has a insect carved onto it.
Do they look like one that we killed?
No, they look like actual insects. Like one's an ant, one's a bee, one's a moth, and so forth. They're
They look good on a helmet.
well, it's on the stone, large, ancient-looking stone pillars.
Is it on the inside or outside of the stone?
No, it's not actual bugs. They're carvings into the stone.
Yeah, but on the inside or like the outside face of it?
Yeah, on like the inside face of it.
And we're all standing like on the very bottom part of this map, right?
Yes.
Wouldn't we be a little closer to the door to be able to inspect it, though?
Yeah, you're at this point. You're gonna be if you're inspecting this stuff, you're gonna be by the door inspecting this stuff.
We're just strolling up the witch's hut. Well, I'm gonna stand a little bit farther back because I don't really trust this.
Okay.
I mean, do we actually know if these are witches?
No, you don't.
These
No.
Are
be
we
witches?
still? Are we still going over whether or not that you're a supernatural slider?
No, I'm asking if it was like
But you
the
went back to the-
witches.
He went back
That-
to a little hermit's hut here. I'm sure it's a witch.
Maybe it's a
God.
hobbit. I mean, it's a house in the ground.
If it's a hobbit, we're definitely seeing him.
Wub wub wub.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The web's back, huh?
I honestly have no idea what causes the web.
Well, it's off now, so good job.
Good job, Vile. You did good.
Can we see anything around the outside, or is it just a hill with a bunch of rocks around it?
Yeah, it's a hill. It's just covered in grass. The rocks are surrounding it, and it's in the middle of that kind of marshy, swampy area.
Did we see the tiger go inside?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We went over
Okay.
this.
So, since we've established that it is indeed a magical tiger carrying a corpse to a presumably witch's hideout, possibly doing some necromancy, maybe.
Or it's just
Or s-
feeding it?
I mean, yeah, it might just be a hungry kitty.
I mean, would a magical kitty really need to eat?
I don't know magic. Do you know magic? You seem to know a
No.
lot about it.
Whoa!
Whoa, you're getting
What do you
all
know?
up in my space.
What do you know?
Where's Rachel?
Respect the boundaries, my guy, girl, whatever the heck you are.
Oh gosh, Slatter and Guardian are making out.
I'm okay with this.
Are you assuming her gender?
Well, DM said her gender, so
Alright. So, you guys
Well, I
decide
do
what
not
you're
like
doing? Are you
this.
going in? You turn around going back?
well, we can't come all this way. So
I'm gonna look toward Deline, who probably is the most reasonable person here, and say, I do not like these. The tiger went inside there. It obviously has some magic and sorcery. I don't see any reason for us to linger here.
We're going inside, one way or another.
Was that in character?
yes. Well,
Oh yeah,
let's
in
just assume
character I
it
totally
was.
want to investigate it, but in character I have no reason to do this.
I mean, we could only like. How much supplies do we have right now? Just like what our characters have on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I don't have a frickin' bro, because frickin'
Looks like you'll have to
Cat's
share
left behind.
Carl's.
gosh, no.
Yeah, have
He
fun
comes in his
sleeping with
sleep.
Carl.
Looks like I'll have to share with you because you left my bedroll behind.
Well, right now the time is it's midday. Around noon. The sun's high in the sky.
Well, I am going to sit down on the edge and eat some rations.
Is-
Because I haven't eaten yet today. Wait, no, I did eat.
So there's nothing remarkable on the doors other than kind of human-like, I don't know, carvings on it?
Yeah, and if you remember, there was that link I'd sent you in Google that had kind of a picture of it from the outside. I can link that again.
Please do.
There you go.
What is the, like, lava-looking stuff that's creeping up? Is that moss or something? It looks
That's
like coral.
the swamp around.
Yeah, that's just the swamp around it.
Oh, so it's swampy here. I thought it was a meadow.
Yeah, it's kind of swampy. Yeah. More.
Okay, is
swamp
that
than
water coming out of the door?
More running towards the door.
Oh.
But it's not.
Does it
running,
look like the
not
water
running
is...
quickly? I mean,
So the water is slowly leaking indoor.
yes.
Does the door look fully intact and stuff? It wasn't, like, broken into or anything, from what we can tell.
No, they're thick. They're stone doors.
And the tiger got inside and the door closed behind him somehow.
Mm-hmm.
This is creepy.
How does a tiger close a door?
I don't
Yep.
suppose we have any. Dynamite was invented. Was dynamite? Dynamite wasn't invented.
No,
yet.
dynamite
No.
was not for another few hundred years.
Dynamite is trinitroglycerin or something, right?
Something like that.
It's the stabilized form of nitroglycerin.
But they had forms of grenades back then at this time, though.
Yeah, gunpowder.
Yeah, gunpowder balls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't suppose we could. This is kind of out of character. I don't suppose we have any of that stuff on us, do we?
You and I both have powder horns. I don't know how much you have. I only have enough for 18 shots, which would not blow the door down.
Whoa, whoa, why are we trying to blow the door down? Have we tried, like, just
Not.
pushing? it?
Knocking on the witch's door? No.
Well,
Whoa. Oh no, he'll know we're here, we knocked on it. Oh no, he'll know we're here, we blew it up.
yeah, but if we
But
blow
we
it
can at
up.
least do a sweet swamp breach after we blow it
Oh
up.
my god, what was that noise?
Transformers are taking over Vile's soul.
Joke's on us, he's been a AI this whole time.
Yeah.
Malfunction.
Yeah. He's just masquerading as a
wish.
human being.
That's why he's good at PlanetSide.
Good, quote unquote. Being able to fly a Valk doesn't count.
I'd like to see you fucking do it without crashing like you always fucking do.
Crashing what?
A Valk. Every
Oh.
time every time I've been in a Valk that you flew, you crashed it.
Nuh-uh.
The last,
Yeah, huh.
The last time I tried
Okay,
to
let's
fly
focus
one
in.
during ops, I crashed with a full Valk.
Rip.
I don't think I've
I
done
just
that with a
remember
Valve
this
yet.
one time we were doing ops, and it was fucking a full Valk, and we are like at half health or something, going around a corner, and Reppins, in a goddamn mosquito, is coming around the other way and just fucking runs right into us, like head first. Like, I couldn't move out of the way fast enough.
I mean, I got rammed in a mosquito in our last ops and flipped over head over tails and landed on Renus as an infantry below. Killed him.
Okay, back to the thing. If are you guys just kind of talking about how you're gonna open the fucking door?
I mean, you guys haven't even tried to open the door yet.
I pull out
so-
my rations and realize I already ate breakfast at Von Thungen's house and put them away. Kathleen, see your map?
Yep.
Do you know where we are on this?
I do.
Let me open up my screenshot of the map.
Oh, okay.
There we go. I can see it.
So are we assuming we're... So the left side of the triangle, there's a part where the river bends away. Are we
Correct.
in that little alcove?
We crossed that river, and we are in the marsh to the west of it.
Oh, got
Almost
it, okay.
straight west of the furthest western part of that bend in the river.
Okay, so you think we're right on the edge of the bend? Or right past it?
We are past it by some distance.
Okay. I didn't even notice there was a marsh listed on the map before. Might do well for me to study this and actually memorize it.
We're maybe a third of the way to that town in the center of the marsh.
As I look at the map, I'm getting more and more curious about what is inside here. Well, do you think this is related to the witches in Karlstad?
I don't know, we're a long ways away from Karlstad for this to have any sort of connection. Like, Karlstad's 5 miles away.
5 miles, yeah.
I mean, it's not
True.
outlandish, but with how marshy it is, it'd be so hard to build a tunnel from here to there.
But there was that creature in Wernick. That is 15 miles from Karlstad.
Enough of this. Enough of this. I'm just gonna walk up and slowly see if I can push open the door.
Okay, the door opens.
Leroy, what are you doing?
Vile walks in, gets mauled by a tiger.
Do I see a tiger in front of me?
No. You see stairs that head down. It's dark.
I just kind of look back at the guy saying, eh?
Go on ahead.
I'm looking
So
at
it's not a
Carl with this
hobbit hole.
look of stunned disbelief that he'd be so dumb.
Not dumb, bored. There's a difference.
I would like to look down and make sure the tiger didn't double back and is like watching us from the edge of somewhere.
It is, we saw it go
Wait,
in
how,
the
how
fucking...
would, how?
I know,
This is
but
the only way
tigers
in.
are sneaky and
We,
passageways often have extra doors out.
Well, then
I just
we're
wanna make
fucked
sure the tiger's not
regardless.
watching us
Like,
somewhere.
we don't know how deep this thing goes. Let's just enter the obvious dungeon checking for traps.
metagaming, you out, metagaming.
Yeah,
Oh
might
my
further the
God.
plot. Let's do it. No. But the stairs are going down.
Yes, the stairs are going down.
Okay, I do look around if
This way.
I can see anyone else in our field of view.
As far as you can see, no, you don't see anything. It just,
Is
Okay.
the only source of light the sun above?
yeah, the only light is the sun through the doorway, down the steps, and fades down the hallway.
So
Do
how
we
did the
have-
door close behind the tiger?
Probably just blew shut. That's my
A
guess.
stone door just flew shut from the wind.
Yeah. Or, I don't know. I don't know all the idiosyncrasies of doors.
Slaughter, do you have a shield? Or something in your something that you carry in your offhand?
I have some guns that I could in theory, but no,
I'm just gonna toss you a torch.
okay.
Do you want me to light that going under?
Let's do it, boys.
Wait,
Wait.
Slatter.
Slatter, wait.
Slatter! I'm literally
You-
the only one who thought to buy a tinderbox, so I can light the torch for you if you'd like.
Hold
That's
on.
right, next time I
hold
go
on,
downtown, I need to buy
hold
a
on.
box.
Light my lantern.
Oh, a
Oh.
lantern works.
Oh, you have a lantern now, don't you? All right, you can lead the
Yeah,
way
he
then.
does.
I'll be.
That way, it, like, since this is wet and there's marsh above, if the ceiling starts dripping, at least the fire won't go out.
I'm still gonna take that torch that's lit. I'm gonna throw it at the base of the stairs, just so we can get like
Did
like.
we-
Is there an
don't
explosion
waste
from
it.
heat gas?
If it's peak gas, at least it explodes while we're on the outside.
Yes, good test.
Yeah. So okay, so you throw it in. It continues to burn somewhat. There's it's somewhat wet from water running in, a little bit of water leaking in through the cracks in the walls is stone. Everything was built out of stone, obviously from a very long time ago. You can see there's some sort of liquid towards the end of the hall here.
Some sort.
Does it look like really good stonework, or is it kind of like shoddily put together?
It looks like it was really good stonework, you know, hundreds or maybe thousands of years ago.
Okay.
That
And is it really damp inside?
Yes,
Like there's moss and stuff growing?
yes. I mean, not much is growing since it's pretty dark, but yeah, probably some fungi, you know, mushrooms growing
Cataline,
up.
do you have paper? Can we write a note in case we don't come out?
I have
I don't like the look of these, to be honest.
map and chalk. I have everything to write a note except something to write the note on.
What about the stone doors?
What are we writing on the stone doors?
I don't know.
Okay, I write I don't know on the door.
All right.
Does
In Dutch.
Kuno walks up to the edge and sniffs. Does Kuno react in any way?
No, I would say no. It doesn't.
Okay.
Are the designs on the walls similar to the door?
There's not really much in the way of design on the walls.
Okay, so this is okay. Got it. Is
Is
the
Kathleen going first?
torch still
Oh, she's
burning?
not going fucking first. That's a good way to get our only.
Yeah, I mean the torch is burning. It's probably, you know, the top side is burning, this bottom side is out from the water, and but yeah, you don't
Yeah.
see any movement.
Nice shit's drawn also.
Mhm.
Like weapons and shields are out just in case.
Yeah, I have both
Slatter's
pistols out.
taking a nap. Some up top.
Okay, so
Slatter.
as you guys walk down the steps and down the hallway, you start to smell let's say kerosene.
Still want to toss that torch around, Vile.
It already was tossed. It's just
You
it
wanna-
didn't explode
How
yet.
strong
You
does
wanna-
kerosene smell? Is it like the smell of burning kerosene, or is it the smell of like spilled kerosene
Gas.
everywhere?
Like spilled kerosene.
Okay.
Is
Can we
the
see
smell
anything
perhaps
further in
originating?
here?
Be careful with the flames.
Is the smell perhaps originating from this giant puddle of liquid?
Yeah, I mean as you get closer to the liquid, that's the smell you're getting.
Oh my, that's a lot of kerosene. How deep is the pool of kerosene?
Well, I mean, you can't really tell too much. You can see there's steps leading down into it.
What?
Oh.
Are there any traces of where the tiger went? Like any blood trails or mud trails in here?
I mean, I guess you would probably see somewhat of a path leading towards it. Some sort of where the body drug across the floor.
Into the kerosene?
Yeah, it heads that way. There's really no other way
Okay.
to go.
And these sides here, are these walls on the side? Or we just can't see past it?
Yeah, can we
Those
just do
those
checks?
Are walls.
And
Okay.
we also just check to see if there's like anything of interest on the walls or any traps nearby.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see anything.
I'm
Are there any
I'm
anything
cautiously-
on the walls of interest?
No.
Designs, buttons. Okay.
I'm gonna cautiously approach the kerosene lake.
Mm-hmm.
Just so can I see how deep it is?
In the dark, not really. You see a few steps, and then it just
Alright.
disappears.
I am going to.
Wait, why is Vic still outside?
I'm keeping guard.
You fuckboy.
Who's looking proud today?
I am going to.
Such a coward.
I'm gonna like grab a bunch of silver because it's the heaviest metal that I have. Everything I can use. I'm gonna tie it to some rope. Make a little sack of rope. I'm just gonna lower it to sink into the kerosene and see how far it goes down. 25 feet of rope to do that with.
Okay. Okay, so I guess you're gonna. Well, I guess I'll just let you do that, and it comes out. It's about 5 feet deep.
Okay.
5 feet of
The part
kerosene?
past the steps.
5 feet of something that smells like kerosene.
I'm just
Toss
gonna.
the torch in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is like
Wait, no,
everybody,
don't actually do that.
everybody out of it. We're gonna fucking light this bastard.
Wait, what?
I'm standing guard up here.
Look,
I'm the smart one. I'm not the
Carl,
guy
are you
tossing
sure you
a
want
torch
to-
into
What-
some kerosene.
What's this distance right here?
It is to scale.
Oh, it is to scale.
Okay.
So that's 30 feet. So yeah, I'd be able to toss a torch that far.
Carl, that kills people.
I'm gonna stand outside the door.
And you're gonna Kobe it into the pool of
It's not. I mean, it's 30 feet away, and it's a giant fucking pool. All I have to do is like hit the back end of it somewhere. Basically,
Standing behind the stone.
do the doors open inward or outward?
They open inward.
Okay, good. I'm gonna stand like at the edge of the door. Slaughter, I suggest you move out of directly in front of the door.
Victor?
That's gonna take a long time to burn.
Yeah. They
Oh.
burn down.
Well, the thing is,
You realize it's not gonna explode. Like, it's gonna burn the top layer off and be
Well-
burning for days, like an oil well.
The
And
if it
drop
is indeed
the
all
oxygen
some
inside
sort of
there.
oil, then yes. If it isn't and we're smelling the gases, it would explode.
Either way,
He's
there would be
actually
no
right.
oxygen there afterward.
it would explode and then it would burn.
Well, that's why we open the doors.
and let it ventilate. What are you getting at?
Alright, well,
you
I
could-
mean,
if
so
there is a
he's
passageway
gonna.
underneath, you could very well kill everyone inside there because the fire would draw all the oxygen upward from farther in the tunnel. And the
I
smoke
like
would
your
come out
thinking.
outside.
I like
Yeah,
your
so
thinking. This is a good
one
idea.
way.
then.
Yeah, this is one way to clear a dungeon. All right, go ahead.
Alright, so I picked up the torch and dropped down at this like the bottom of the stairs, and I'm just gonna row it. I'm gonna huck it so like as far back as I can into the.
Kobe.
And then as it's in air, I am going to fucking duck. So like out like away from the door, like over to here.
Dive!
Okay. That's pretty far, so I'm gonna make you roll for it.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh.
god, fire.
But
He's gonna miss.
Oh, I put my lantern out.
Oh, yeah, that's very good. What do I have to roll? Is it a strength or what?
Dex.
Just flat dex?
Well, make an attack roll. So
Okay, so I'll just do a d20. It was my ranged attack bonus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So
Okay.
yeah, it you throw it in.
Wow.
As it's in the air, I fucking dash out
Yeah,
of the way.
you dash out of the way. You feel flames explode past you, and
Volcanic explosions.
um, from deep within the hall, you hear like a cackling.
Oh,
And,
laughter or flames.
from the flames, and the flames will keep burning, obviously. And
Oh, I think you
for a
said
while.
cackling, not crackling.
No,
I thought you were
cackling.
like,
I heard
we
cackling.
woke
you hear,
something up.
You
It was
do
like,
over
oh
the
no.
flames. You hear cackling. You hear some laughter from within.
Oh.
Oh, look at what you did, Vile.
Okay,
Made
so
a
are there
witch.
flames shooting out the door still, or is there smoke coming out? What's going on?
No. There was like an initial explosion as the fumes lit, and then now it's just there's a burning pool of oil within.
Well, good job, Carl. Now it's blocked by fire.
Well,
It
imagine if
suffocates,
we
it
had
still runs
not
out of
done
oxygen.
that and been standing in it.
That's
What would you
true.
rather? How tall is Kathleen? Because
I am
Kathleen,
not swimming under that oil.
yeah, because
Yeah,
Kathleen
she
could
might
have
have
very easily had her mouth below level in that liquid if it's 5 feet up.
Yeah, probably. She probably would have had to swim across it.
Or she could have stood on my tall, very masculine shoulders, or something like that.
Yeah, and then had the lantern in the gas and.
Yeah.
So while it's burning, I'm gonna kind of investigate around the barrow area, like over here.
Okay.
Just kind of look around.
There goes Carl again, blowing stuff up.
Yeah, you just see some more of the stones
Hey.
standing around, kind of surrounding.
Is there
the
any
hill.
more entrances or anything, or?
No. No.
Okay.
No.
Hey, Victor.
It becomes obvious that that it goes down deep enough that it's not going to. It's not going to be above ground. There's no other. The hill is not that large.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Victor, what about the fire for us?
Ha ha.
So now what?
It took me a moment, then I laughed.
Yeah. Okay,
Does anyone else
so
hear that laughing?
what else are you guys gonna do? Yeah, the laughing is kind of going on from within.
Does anyone else hear that? That's just me.
That's not a good sign.
No, also having the passageway on fire is not a sign.
It'll burn itself out. Better than wading through the garbage.
Eventually.
It's actually
Well, it's
burns
not like
pretty
it's
quick if you've seen like a kerosene tube light on fire. It can burn pretty quick.
5 freaking feet kerosene. It's not
No,
opaque.
no,
We're
the
slowly
thing
heating
is,
up.
it's actually gonna burn relatively quick because it keeps if there's oxygen. If there is oxygen on the other side, it will draw it through and burn it out.
And if there's not oxygen, or the oxygen can't get through the whatever magical portals underneath the kerosene, then it'll probably put itself out pretty soon.
Gonna have to ventilate. I'm just.
Or
Or-
even with the door open, if there's no passageway on the other side for oxygen to come through, the oxygen's not going to be drawn into the downwards because the smoke's all coming out.
Okay, stay with me here. We
Fire
started
moves
digging.
upward. What? What?
No, but how are flames looking here?
So you want to make a draft?
Well, I mean, yeah, as long as the door is open, there's going to be at least some amount of oxygen that's going to be making its way in.
Very slowly though,
So-
because all the smoke is coming upward and fire goes upward. You'd have to draw oxygen from a different source.
So we close the doors.
Yeah.
Smoke the witch out.
Well, that'll put out the fire too.
I see no downside. Fire goes out.
And there's no oxygen left in there, and there's no way to ventilate it and move the oxygen around.
You know what?
Do
You
witches
sound
even
like
need
a
to have
doubter.
oxygen?
I closed the doors.
Okay. Okay, so you close the doors.
You close, you're just gonna close the door? What?
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, so, so yeah, you see the smoke sort of coming through the cracks of the door, and, you're the cackling kind of slow, and then eventually it's
Did he start coughing at all, or she?
It sounds like a he to you. Sounds like a he.
Oh.
Eventually it stops, and the smoke begins to slow.
Hmm.
And then
Bruno's gonna take a nap
slowly
on the other side of
comes
the
to
thing.
Eventually comes to a stop.
What do you guys feel like doing then? Open it up again, see if it starts crackling, or want to find
For
out what's in
science.
there?
Carl, open these doors again.
No,
I-
we're just gonna make a big fan or something with the doors.
We just do a suction pump using both of the fucking doors, just like keeping one.
Man, we probably look so silly
Doors.
doing this.
I fucking.
else is out
I mean,
here?
I guess
No
it is a
one's-
renaissance, so people do understand
With
pumps.
stone doors that are 2.5 feet thick, we're just gonna swing them open and close really fast. That won't
They're
tire
on a
us out.
hinge.
Yeah, we're big burly.
Yeah, they're
men
still
as
freaking
well.
heavy though.
Hinges are great.
Okay,
Not
fine.
that great.
I open the doors.
Okay.
Yeah,
You see that the
what's-
fire's gone out by now.
Completely.
Completely. Completely.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
So,
Maybe it's magic. Maybe you can walk through it. Carl, do you want to try?
Fuck that noise. How much did it burn down? You tell?
well, I mean, if you walk in there and look, I mean, now you're not going to see that far.
I'm just gonna let
Okay,
it.
light my lantern again, you coward. With all your science.
Sorry, what happened? Did Carl go inside?
Jesus.
No, you're asked to light the lantern.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Go ahead. I was talking about
Where are
something.
you at?
Just talking to my invisible roommate. So I light the lantern again.
Okay, we got a lantern again. What do we see?
Okay, so you see that it probably burnt down maybe a couple inches.
Well, we could leave it overnight, assuming it's not a natural well and will replenish itself.
Well, have we seen the other side of this room with the pool of oil?
No. I mean, yeah, I think Carl walked up to the edge of it and measured it, but no one else really walked up there. I believe you didn't walk up there with a light source, so.
Yeah, okay.
Does, like, on the edges here, is this a wall that we can see? Or does it possibly
Yeah.
open up at there?
Yeah, there's a wall.
Okay, we just haven't seen the far edge. This is darkness.
Correct.
Okay. Well, what do we do now?
What do I see?
Okay, so
We don't suffocation right now if we move in. Like we can actually breathe.
yeah, I mean, you guys can breathe. You can tell that
You cowards in your physics. Shut your mouths.
it's a little bit difficult to breathe. You can tell that the oxygen had been depleted in there. When you open the doors, there's probably a bit of a breeze as the some of the air is re-entering the room.
Okay.
Can we make a boat?
Make a boat.
I knew I should have brought a canoe.
Yeah, anyone bring an inflatable?
Oh, yeah,
inflatable
I've got one.
kayak?
It looks like a unicorn.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see that on the other side, there's another side to it.
Okay. Is there a door or a wall or something?
I mean, as far as you can see, no, that comes back out, and there's no wall. You just see floor, and then fades to darkness again.
Is there anything on the floor? Like things you could latch onto with a rope or some stuff like that?
No. It's just.
I'm also gonna check
scorched
how.
stone.
I'm also gonna
Not
check how
swimming through that.
deep the shit is now with the rope again.
Yeah, I mean, it comes out as a couple inches shorter than it was before.
Probably
What's
the watermark
Victor
in the wall.
doing?
Hiding outside with Sleeping Kuno.
Okay.
I'm keeping watch.
Such a coward.
Look, if anything bad happens up here, I'll let y'all know.
If anything bad happens, we'll know we're trapped.
Well, I'll be able to go and get help. Because I still have my horse, remember?
That's Kuno's job.
I don't think most villagers speak dog.
How many villagers have you met?
I don't know, how many did we save?
Okay, so can I see? I see floor on the other side, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do we still smell the kerosene smell?
Yeah, I mean, you're standing, and it's less strong. There's less fumes right now, but
If y'all
it's
bolt
obviously still
across it.
kerosene that is there on the floor. It's filling the pool.
Okay, so the kerosene is the liquid, as far as we can tell.
Yeah, kerosene or something similar to it. So
I'm gonna go outside and grab a stick, and then I come back in, and I want to dip the stick in the liquid and see if anything happens to it.
yeah, nothing.
Well, at least it's not acid.
Yeah, and it's just like lamp oil, basically.
Why
Might need a
is there a
refill.
pool of lamp oil?
It's a trap!
I mean, I guess.
I mean, if
Why are
we'd
there
been
steps
idiots and just
leading to it?
walked in here with a torch or something and blew all of us up, it's a pretty effective trap.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we did walk in here with open flames, and we literally had to throw the open flames into the liquid.
And look, no one blew up.
Yeah, I mean, if you had tried to cross it with a torch, it probably would have blown up.
Total party wipe.
Oh, not total. I'm keeping watch.
Yeah, everyone but
remember.
Slav.
The tiger come back symbol too.
Is there a trail of kerosene drippings or anything coming out of the other end from where the tiger might have left?
Yeah, I mean, you might see something like that, but
Still pretty
30
dark.
feet in the dark is kind of hard to tell. But
Fair enough.
I'm so tempted to attempt to throw a torch across the damn thing, but I know that is a bad idea. I will
I was
already
Just
nap
thinking that too.
fucking warn.
I put out the lamp.
Okay.
Are you holding a torch? So we have no dark.
No, my
light
torch,
here.
the torch.
I saw where the other side is, right? I saw what's there, right?
Yeah.
How much light is coming into the doors? Can we still see in here?
It gets dark really quickly, so I mean it's not pitch black where you're at right now. You can see like a couple feet in front of you once your eyes adjust, but
Okay. It's not like light streaming in or anything.
no.
Why did you put the lamp out?
Probably because he's gonna cross it.
Yeah, I mean that's seems like there's no other option here.
You want to wade kerosene into a place where a glass tiger dragged a dead woman. I, for some reason, see the merit in doing this.
Actually, what we could do is we just need one person to cross with some rope. And then we can literally just swing the rope up. Like, basically can have a person hold the rope up on both sides. And then the last person also gets drenched in kerosene, so you get two people who aren't drenched in kerosene.
Wait, you're just gonna hold it up for 30 feet? I don't think physics works that way. You'd have to tie it off somewhere.
You can hold a rope up pretty
With-
fucking easily.
Not with someone in the middle, 15 feet out on either side. Not enough that they'd go in the kerosene.
I think me and Victor could do it.
No, the tension on the rope would be approaches
Yeah, that's a
infinite
lot of
there.
weight, dude.
It's
I mean, you could probably keep Kathleen from having to swim that way, but
but you'd still have your feet in it at least. And the physics of it, if you have a rope like that and you push on the middle, it puts a huge amount of tension on either end.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
So there's no way
if
you could
you've
actually
done
hold it up
moments
taut.
at all in school, yeah. There's no way.
That's a
Yeah, there's no way.
it's a classic example my physics professor uses for getting a car out of a ditch. You tie a rope to the end, then tie it to a tree, and then push on the middle, and then chalk it up again, and then tighten it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside and look for any large piece of wood or anything like that that could maybe float. And how close to the edge of the forest are we?
And you're fairly close, you know. I believe I said something like 100 feet from the edge of the forest. So, you could find a log. You could find a branch. I mean, whatever you're looking for. Wood-wise, fallen tree-wise, you could find.
Are there any logs that are 30 feet long?
I mean, probably. I mean, you're in a forest, a pretty dense forest at that point, so you could. You'd have to carry it
Or drag it.
or drag
Do we
it.
have an axe? Can we make a floating log bridge?
Build a log bridge.
I do
That
not
would
have
take
an
so
axe or a
fucking long.
hatchet.
You want to douse yourself in kerosene as you
Well,
wade
it's-
across?
The better
That's
option right
gross
now.
on your armor. The other option is go back to town, because this seems like a foolish endeavor.
Or we just bring the horse down here and ride the horse across.
That is actually not a bad idea. Poor horse.
I have a horse. I have the horse that you fucking shot.
Wait, yeah, we all rode horses here.
Yeah.
There are
our
three
horse is on the other
horses.
side of the bridge. No, one person did bring a horse. with them.
I brought my horse.
Yeah, there's 3 horses. Yeah.
What are we
Well,
doing?
we did all bring our horses across. I just ride mine across. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna grab my horse and take
Oh,
him.
wait. How are we gonna get horses downstairs?
I'm not taking my horsey downstairs. I'm gonna watch him.
Oh my god!
You
Wow,
know
you're
what, you
so
fuckboy, you're not
useless.
doing shit. Don't get to say nothing.
This ladder went from the slightly useful off to the I won't do anything that endangers my character.
Oh my god, Desmond's gonna fucking swing at his ass.
Look, that hasn't worked out for you yet, Vile.
No, you're right.
That
No,
is
like
true.
literally, I have had 3 sessions in a row where I rolled 9 crit failures. Like not like over all of them. 9 crit fucking fails.
At least they went in a row. Today in my D&D, our brand new guy who had to re-roll crit failed 3 times in a row and hit the partner next to him all 3 times.
Rip.
Out of 2
Rip
attacks,
partner.
he missed them, and then he used a special move to get 3 more attacks and missed the first one again.
So, Uber, would I be able to take my horse down the stairs?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to lead it through
Okay.
the doorway.
Okay,
Yes.
sweet. I'm getting on my horse. I'm riding my horse. I'm basically kind of prone on top of my horse as I ride him across the kerosene, and I get off on the other side of the kerosene, and like motion for my horse to go back.
Okay. Well, I mean, your horse isn't like a trick horse. You're not gonna be able to tell it to go back, but
I toss the reins. I toss the reins to
Yeah.
Kathleen. Then.
Why? I'm on a horse.
Oh, we don't want to
We're
take
sharing
all of
a
our
horse,
horses
Lane.
in here.
Don't ditch me.
Why? Why not?
Sounds like a bad idea. It just does.
I think it'd be a bad idea if we're trying to escape and suddenly have to swim through a pool of kerosene.
Horses don't do well underground, from what I understand from Lord of the Rings.
The horses are being.
I.
Um,
So yeah,
Kathleen,
we're on the other side
wanna send
now,
the horse
and,
back?
and Vic. Shado's probably gonna stay there and literally just bar the doors on us if we try to run anyways. So.
Guys, I don't have a horse. Kathleen and I are sharing, remember?
Alright, I toss you the.
You
I fucking.
take Vic's horse. What is he
No,
gonna do?
you are not touching my horse.
I swear to God, I think we should all just go fucking Victor, guys. You all in?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You know something about the glass tiger. I'm convinced now.
Yeah. Alright, I'll hop on. Oh, here, I'll tie a rope to the reins and give this to you. So you can pull it back afterward, and I'll hop on the horse and hold Kuno. And go across.
Oh, okay.
And then I release the horse, motion for it to go back, and you can pull him back.
I haul a horsey back.
Victor, are you coming?
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell. You don't come in with us. You don't get any of the spoils.
I also don't get killed.
Bye, Felicia. I ride across.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep watch out here. I'm gonna inspect the surrounding area. Make sure our horses stay tied up and safe.
So
You're a
now we
horse.
have one horse on our side, right?
2.
We've got 2.
Two.
Yours and ours.
Yours and mine.
Oh, okay. So it's
Okay.
just me and my horse up here then.
Yeah.
So
All right.
clearly
I'll make sure nothing
dismounting.
escapes.
Dismounted as well. I'm gonna just kind of like. I'm gonna look to Kathleen.
I
and, like,
relight the lantern.
Yeah, lantern.
Okay, so you relight the lantern.
I will lead our horse then, because Kathleen has the lantern in one hand.
I don't think bringing the horses deeper in is a great idea.
Oh, okay. Won't they get freaked out in the darkness with weird chemical smells nearby with no one about them? Let's be honest, they're still
I don't know,
animals.
DM, will they?
I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility. You could find something to tie them onto if you want.
Is there anything that we can tie them onto? I thought these were stone walls.
Yeah, where you're at right now, no.
If I trusted Vic, we could have him hold them on the other side.
Yeah,
but I do
I
not
would-
trust him anymore.
I trust him faster to take our horses and run than do anything useful.
Horse thief. At least they're safe from Vic around this side of the kerosene.
Mhm.
I'm gonna peek around this corner.
And
just
if
like-
we
It's getting
have
harder to
hasty
breathe down
retreat,
here.
we can hop on.
Yeah, I mean, the deeper you go in, it's getting a little bit harder to breathe just because the oxygen has been shut out. So,
And because we sucked out a bunch of oxygen from the fire.
yeah, exactly. But you
Oh
can
no,
still
I know what
breathe.
stars mean on Uber's maps.
No, the stars are just they're what appear to be some sort of statues.
Okay.
They made of glass.
There's sort of like a stone platform that they're on that has some sort of writing, and then on top of them, they look eerily accurate and colored sculptures of human body parts.
What body parts?
What do you mean by eerily accurate?
Like they're not
it
stones.
yeah, it looks real. It doesn't. It's not stone, obviously, but it's sort of reflective, and
Like it might be glass?
or something similar. Yeah, but it's not translucent at all. It color-wise, it looks like it could be skin, but texture-wise, not really. And the one you see right here, it looks like oh there we go. So you have one right here. It looks like a woman giving birth to another woman.
What? Like a
Like,
full-size woman?
Yeah, yeah, like a full-size woman.
Hail
Like
to the
she's
no,
coming out of her?
no,
Like coming out of her, yeah.
to the no, no.
Yeah, and
What?
right here it looks like a person removing their skin, like it's floating.
So this is where the weird fantasy part comes in on this
Yeah.
game, right?
Yeah. Yep.
DM, I'm going to slowly and carefully ride my horse kind of around the perimeter of this I don't know, what do you call it?
Knoll, hill,
No.
mound.
Yeah.
Hobbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna ride around. Do I find or see anything? Is it unremarkable?
Yeah, I mean, you just see that more of those stone pillars sticking up out of the ground around the hill. And it's really more of a mound than a hill. And swamp around the mound and not much else.
Okay.
I look at Kathleen and Carl. Well, this is creepy and weird.
My face is pale.
I am actually with Victor on this. I don't see a reason to go any further. Something is obviously not right here. I'm gonna get the horses to lay down and see if I can calm them as we walk farther down.
Time to the statue.
What? No. Your only ticket out of here.
You want to tie the horse to the statue?
I was kidding.
Yeah, you were.
Shall we inspect the statue?
You can inspect away.
Yeah, you can inspect
Yeah, I
it.
don't want to do it.
And I'm going to.
Are there any
Stay.
small pebbles on the ground? Can I toss one at the edge of the statue?
Just toss a copper piece at it.
That's
I mean,
valuable money.
yeah, you could probably find a pebble. I would say, yeah, a piece of chip stone.
Alright, I toss a pebble at the guy peeling his skin off
Okay.
and listen for what sound it makes and any reaction or impact.
Yeah, it just bounces off.
Is it so? It's made of some hard material. It like clinks
Yeah.
off,
Yeah, it doesn't sound soft.
but it looks really realistic and it's colored.
Yes.
Okay, this is 10 out of 10 weird.
You guys should keep going deeper.
Splatter.
I'm going to.
I agree.
I think you should move
Kathleen.
Splatter to a
Said.
different.
Kathleen,
I-
get the,
I think we should move Splatter to a different channel so he doesn't get the party information that only our characters know about as punishment for being a wuss.
Yeah, his character doesn't
Kathleen.
know anything that's going on. He's not allowed to do anything that.
Mhm.
Kathleen, give me your lantern, and you should stealth.
Stealth where?
don't
It's
know.
a hallway.
Be sneaky in that hallway. I don't fucking know. They'll be looking at me, not you.
I mean, I can't really sneak where there's not places to sneak. Like,
You could go off ahead of us without the light in the darkness.
No, that's even more terrifying.
that's... The darkness is closing in, made the rats eat your eyes.
Well, the lantern is moving away, so I will follow the lantern farther down the hallway. Against my better
Okay,
judgment.
but I like giving the lantern to Carl idea.
Okay.
I'm
Kudo
gonna
is
just kind of like
disturbed
hook
by
it onto
statues.
my belt, essentially. So it's gonna be hanging from my belt,
I have
so I
both
can
guns
still
out.
have both hands free.
Okay.
Is there anything down this hallway that we can see with the light from there?
From there.
Yeah.
Oh, another one.
There's another one, obviously.
Creepy shit.
I Asian leg wizard around the corner. What is this statue?
Okay, so that one. It's a guy, on all fours, and his
Mhm.
back is covered in faces. Human faces.
It's like stitched on.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
Does it
Is
look
it like a
Does
Stegosaurus?
it look
I want-
macabre? Like, is it like crudely stitched on, or is it actually like blended in, like it looks like it's mutated or something?
They're like blended in.
So he has human faces growing out of his back, is what it looks like.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
I like to imagine that it's like a Stegosaurus, kind of. With faces. But I don't know this, so.
What race are the faces?
They're
Wow.
human. I mean,
Does it-
they're.
Does it represent a wide variety of ethnicities, or was this a racist maniac?
I mean, this is
If
Europe
the
in the
colors match the
1600s.
host.
Yeah, it's Europe for the 1600s. They look German.
There's only
So
one
it's
race.
only white people. Okay.
That's racist.
I blame Black Lives Matter for this.
Yeah.
Do the statues look as old as the rest of the cavern?
No.
As we're going further in, how do the walls look? Like, do they look the same as when we first entered? Like, this is all the same building?
Architecture? Yeah. It's stone walls. There's a little bit of water like leaking in through the cracks, but it's moist. But yeah, it's all stonework.
Are there etchings in the stone?
No, not other than the etching that's on the stone bases to the statues.
Oh, are the etchings, is that writing?
Yes.
Hey guys, I think there's some writing on the statues.
Go read.
I'm gonna read them from as far away as possible.
Okay.
What's this statue?
That statue right there? It's a guy with a terrified look on his face, who's handless and has multiple hands wrapped around his throat.
What do the ends of the hands look like? Are they like chopped off, or is it sewn over?
Yeah, like chopped off, like you can see
The insides, and it's like
like the
perfectly
inside.
preserved.
correctly. Yeah, exactly.
Ew.
Victor, or Carl, what does the statue say on the bottom?
How close do I have to get to read it?
I don't know, probably about, I'd say, yeah, around there. You could see it. So, you can make a languages roll if you want.
So it's not German?
No. No, it's not German.
Oh, so it's not Nazi experiments.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay, so all you can tell is just it's not German.
Ich kann nicht das lesen.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
1d6, right?
Yep.
Correct.
And 1 plus your intelligence. So, fail. So again. All you can tell
Kathleen,
is it's
take
not
a look.
German.
I'm gonna try and read this one over here.
Wait, you don't have a lamp though.
Touche. Fine, I'll read your no hand man.
Okay.
And you said D6 plus our intelligence modifier?
Correct.
For the what we okay. Well,
Perfect 6.
Ooh.
Yep, so. Nope.
Frick. Only
Okay.
Victor was here and could help us read it.
Yeah.
how about we try and read
Kudo does
this
a
one,
languages
guys?
check.
Well, it's the same
What's-
language, so.
So we
Let's
know
prove
it's
it
not
done this
German,
way.
it's not Spanish, it's not Dutch.
Correct. Yeah, none of those languages.
Dang,
But
Kudo close to
is
me to
it-
succeeding.
Are the letters even like from the alphabet?
No, they're not. It's not a Latin alphabet.
Chinese flag wizard.
Okay, so
Is it like pictograms, or does it look more like characters, like Chinese or something?
it's some sort of
Or just like Old Norse?
characters. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No one's touched the statue yet, right?
No, no one's touched this statue.
I take my map, I put it over the writing, and with my chalk, I get an imprint of the writing
While
on the
she
back
does
of
this,
it.
like if I see her doing this, I'm going to walk up right next to her so that if the fucking thing starts moving, I'm going to swing at it.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't move.
Do you want to do that to the other statues too?
Hell no, how big do you think my map is? We could read this from 10 feet away.
10
Get
feet's
on the
not that long.
Back side of the
Yeah.
map, I don't know.
So. Okay,
Why don't
hold
you
on,
have
guys.
paper?
I'm gonna go take a piss break here. So. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm glad Uber hasn't figured out how to do the jukebox stuff yet and do scary music.
Oh yeah.
Why you be? Shut up.
Their DM is like would play sound effects and things. It made it significantly creepier.
So I feel like even if we had succeeded those language checks, we wouldn't be able to read it.
No, I think you would, because the language check is a 1/6 chance that you know any language you encounter. And if you pass it, then you know that language from now on. If you fail, then you don't know it.
That makes zero sense.
So if you encounter a new language, you basically do a language check to see if your character knows it or not.
But we already know our characters know German and whatever their native language is. We
And
determined that.
potentially any other language checks you pass.
That makes no sense.
Oh, it doesn't really make sense, but that's how it works.
I feel like we still wouldn't. It would have just been, this looks like an ancient language, or this looks like it's Egyptian or something. But we wouldn't actually be able to have read it.
Maybe if it's a unique language, maybe not. You don't have any extra paper or anything, right?
I have the back of my map.
Dang.
Alright, I'm back.
So if we had passed the language check, would we be able to read it or just identify the language?
Well, I guess you would have found that out if you passed the check.
Okay, because I speculated that even if we had passed, we wouldn't have been able to read it. We just would have known that it's some weird language.
Possibly, possibly.
Don't give me that.
Can we go back and check the first two statues just to confirm that they're the same language?
Yeah, you can do that.
Also, if like we have room, like, cause actually I think like I could take some of the leather wrapping for fucking the food rations, and we could probably use those to get chalk.
Yeah.
Chalk things. So I'm pretty sure we could basically get all the writing done if we needed to.
Yeah, if you needed to. I mean, and yeah, when you
You've
guys
also got a
chat,
bedroll
you
if
can
you
tell
walk
that,
carefully,
as far as you can tell, it's the same sort of writing on each statue.
but different messages on each one.
Yeah, it does not say the same thing, but they are similar writing. You can recognize some of the same symbols repeated, so probably the same language.
Okay. Can we get chalk writing? Carl, do you want to get chalk writings of all of them then?
Yeah, let's just do that real quick. I mean, fucking Kathleen's the only one with any chalk though, so
Okay, yep. I throw Carl my chalk.
I'm just gonna
He
basically.
fails his dexterity check and it shatters on the floor.
Hey, backseat DM, shut your pocket.
You see, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat a pack of rations essentially, and use like the leather wrappings that the rations would have been held into.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
How can you eat at a time like this?
Man's gotta eat.
So, there we go. From where you guys are standing right now, you notice there's a body lying on the floor.
Is it icky and mauled, or can we not tell that?
You can't tell, but it's lying on the floor, and out of the shadows walks the tiger, kind of standing over the body.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. I don't know any of this.
We still see if the tiger has the giant crack in its side.
yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, it's kind of
Does
towards the edge of the shadows, but yeah.
the body being the same color as the token, does that mean it also is glass? Or is that just the same color token?
Just the same color token.
Okay, so it looks still like the normal body.
Yeah.
So is this a bad time to get shock?
Yeah. So, and you guys notice that the body's starting to stir.
The body?
Yeah, it's moving.
Bodies at the floor.
Me cago en todo lo que se menea.
What
out
he
of here.
said, only in Dutch.
Okay, let's get out of here. Carl?
Is the tiger angry? Is he like at us, or is he like just checking on the body?
He's kind of like, it looks like he's kind of protectively walking around the body.
The body
Does the body
moving.
look like a like? So does the body look like it does on the token?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like it
Look
doesn't?
at that token.
Hold on, zoom in, enhance. Hold on.
Zoom in, enhance.
Oh.
It
Wait,
has fangs now.
wait, is that a... That's a dude?
Yes, it's a man.
So it's not the woman that was killed.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
I thought you were saying that it was the lady and the body was stirring, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's what I thought too.
I want
So there's
some
just-
fucking
Good thing I
loot,
zoomed in
damn
on
it!
enhanced.
Okay, so there's just
Um,
a body that looks like that on the ground that's moving slowly.
Yes.
I don't like this.
Kathleen, what's the range of your bow?
300 feet?
I'm gonna leave the I'm just gonna put the lantern on the ground right here, so that it's still illuminating them, and I'm just gonna start walking back towards the other side of the lake, so like the horses on the other side of the kerosene.
Yeah, I don't think we should fight this, seeing as the tiger almost beat us single-handedly, and he's red now.
But I
Uber.
was fighting the tiger single-handedly for the entire fight until somebody shot me in the back.
I did not shoot you.
Shot my horse in the back.
Yes.
That was Victor.
That was you.
Yes.
Don't.
So this
I know
dude,
I'm not there.
what does he look like?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from that distance and the shadows and the tiger walking around him, but some sort of elderly man on the floor.
Wait, so he is laying down?
Yeah, and he's starting to move. You notice him coughing a bit and starting to raise his head now.
Yeah, I just basically
Let's get out
I'm
of here.
throwing the lantern a little bit in front so it illuminates them, and then I'm running to the horses on the other side of the
Wait, you're leaving Kathleen's lantern?
Fuck that, I'm grabbing the lantern.
That's an expensive lantern.
Where does he throw the lantern? I'm going.
I'll buy you a new one.
Fuck your couch. Where's the lantern?
I don't know. I guess I would have thrown it like here.
Throw it at the tiger.
So if you want
I
to
have
get
10
it,
torches. Why not throw a torch at it? I can light it for you.
Well, hold on. Is the tiger attacking us?
No. No, it's not.
And there's this old guy on the floor it's just kind of pacing around?
Mm-hmm.
But he's getting up and moving the more and more we wait.
Yes.
Let's get out of here. I don't want to be turned into one of those statues.
alright, fuck it. I mean, if everybody just wants to leave, let's leave. Let's not get any loot ever. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna start walking towards the horses.
I mean, if you charge them and start fighting, I might help you.
I'm not gonna
In
do
character,
that because
there's
last
no
time I
reason
did
would
that,
stay here if I saw this.
literally
I
took.
might help you.
Oh, you're such a coward, Victor. You might help. Oh. But no.
Alright, Kathleen, are you coming with?
I pick up my lantern,
Oh, God.
asshole.
I wanted to fight these guys.
Hey,
I just
you
wanted to
left
fight
my
them from the
bedroll
other
and
side
the
of the
cart
fucking
behind.
moat.
Okay.
Okay, the
Kathleen, as
lantern's
you,
closer, and I can... The lantern's closer. Can I see anything more detailed about him?
Yeah, he's balding. He's starting to stand up at this point.
Kathleen, run.
You notice that from hanging around his neck is a sort of decaying, severed head. He picks up from the floor a marionette that's made out of bones, like a small
Kathleen,
human
run!
marionette. And as you look at him, he looks at you and he says, I need to talk to you.
a very stand-up gentleman.
I have the range of my horse, and I'm ready to get across already. I'm looking back and wondering why Kathleen is still over there.
I'm on my horse as well, but like I don't want to abandon Kathleen, obviously. But
Yeah,
Exactly.
And
The
you
only
guys
thing you can
her
see
standing with,
is
yeah.
Kathleen just frozen in fear, looking at this guy and this tiger.
Carl, we may need to go get her.
pistols ready.
Yep. Kuno, stay.
So what did he just say?
So I need to talk to you.
Alright, I'm on the horse.
Like, I say what, but I can barely get the words out.
Carl, give me a torch. I'll light it for you.
I'm gonna give him a torch.
Alright, I light the torch and hand it back.
I said,
Actually, I'm gonna light.
They both explode because the kerosene's behind them.
We're not in the damn thing, so don't
he looks at you and says, you're a bit smarter than the rest. And he tells you, humanity is in danger.
Can we hear this from back there?
You can hear some talking, maybe hear a little bit of that.
What do you mean?
He looks at you and says, a witch is trying to bring back the insect god.
What? In,
He said the insect god. He says this was one of his worship places as he motions around. And he says the insect god hates humanity. Most likely destroy maybe everybody, but definitely many, many people will die. If
Carl, we need to do something. Now or never. Either go back or let's go.
what would we be able to even do against a god?
says, well, you don't need to do anything against a god. You need to stop the people that are trying to bring him back. Now, what I know is they need this this jewel, this insect statue, and I don't know where it is, but I do know where
I read up behind
it
Kathleen.
is.
A jewel?
A jewel.
Okay.
It's a statue made out of crystal. And what needs to be done is the jewel needs to be found and broken. I'm sure it would be quite valuable after that, even in pieces. But it definitely does need to be broken.
From behind Kathleen, with guns still drawn, a yacht. Who are you and why should we trust you?
He cackles some.
Is it the same cackling as earlier?
Yes, it is. It says, my name is Wilbard Swartz. And I'm just an old man. A bit of a wizard, you might say.
I terse up when he says wizard.
Whoa.
Whoop.
Fuck you, wubs! But I terse up when he says wizard.
Ian.
And what is this tiger pet you have?
Says, oh, my tiger. I sent him out to get me specimens for my work.
You mean that woman that it killed was a specimen?
Yes, yeah. I have important work going on here. Important, busy work. It's why I can't go take care of this insect god myself, you see. He looks at Carl and says, so, I've seen you've encountered one of his things already.
I point back and I point like at his leg that I smashed, and he's encountered one of mine. Thought his
You know what-
skin would be harvestable and valuable.
He laughs and he says, oh, no, no. The tiger is mine. I'm sure you will get more for the gem anyway.
So, we're looking for a gem, yet we know not where to search nor what it looks like, and all we have to go on is your words.
Yes, my words. But I can help you. So, there is a temple to the insect god. And at one time, the gem was hidden there. And I can give you a scroll with a spell upon it that will take you to that time. What you need to do is find the gem at that time and destroy it.
At that time.
Yes.
And are we stuck there? How many years ago are we talking? 20, 30 years, 100?
You're talking about transporting us in time.
Yeah, yes.
That's not possible.
Oh, many things are possible.
I do not like this.
Like this it is.
Yeah,
So I'll
these
give
statues,
you,
are these
I'll
your
give
work?
you 2 scrolls. I'll tell you. I'll give you one to take you back in time, and another to bring you back. It will only take you back, say, 10,000 years.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, who do we lose?
Rip file.
Vile.
Oh, there he
User
is.
joined your channel.
10.
I almost
Help.
fell out of my chair too, Vile.
So,
You still haven't given us a reason to trust you. These statues here, are these your work? Are these other specimens you have killed?
Oh, yes, yes, with the pieces I can't use. I make works of art. You know,
Ah,
I,
the first modern artist.
I of course have to take my specimens for my work here and there, and the tiger doesn't always quite understand what I need, and sometimes takes specimens I can't use, so I'm not one to waste, so I use them in my art. I replace the old statues to the insect god, but
these words on the statues, what are they?
My God.
You have printer noises again.
they're
Fucking wub.
they're ancient. some ancient language of the beings that once worshipped this insect god.
Yeah, okay, so we wouldn't have been able to read it even if we would have succeeded. Got it.
You really wanted to know that.
He says, "Listen, I mean, I can see you're uncomfortable with my work.
I ain't particularly uncomfortable with your work. I'm uncomfortable with you.
What is your
Um,
word exactly?
Thank you.
Well, my work is mine. My work is mine. You know, the pursuit of knowledge, of magic. But as reprehensible as you may believe my work to be, think of the millions that will die when the insect god returns."
Says you.
So, instead of sending us on a search to destroy this gem, why don't we just kill the cult?
Because there'll always be a cult.
We just keep killing them, and you keep paying us to kill them.
For thousands of years.
No, he's
We're being
magic.
sent back 10,000 years, supposedly, with this scroll. So this thing's already been around 10,000 years. Are we gonna live another 10,000 years to keep killing this cult?
You know, that
As
wouldn't
he
be so
said,
bad.
with magic, many things are possible, and I say that pretty not sarcastically, but not in a happy fashion.
He says,
Hey.
I mean, look, I can tell from your, wonderful piece of art that is your helmet, that you have already seen evidence of the insect god.
So you know this creature?
Oh, yes. Yes.
What is it?
That's one of the creations of the insect god.
If he is not here, how are his creatures here?
Well, he's a god. He cannot die completely. Servants are working to bring him back.
Alright.
You
Well,
said there was a witch trying to bring him back. This wouldn't be related to Karlstad's witches, would it?
Oh, maybe. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yes. Yes. One of them. One of them is involved.
Dun, dun, dun.
Only one, frick.
and this gem, how much is it worth? If we break, the broken fits in, of course.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But it is a rather large gem. I'm sure it'll be worth quite a bit. Quite a bit. I don't know. I'm no jeweler. But I'm sure it will be very much worth your time.
Can we see anything of the room behind him?
Well, there's a doorway here.
Oh, that okay. Oh, okay, got
You
it.
can see a little bit through the doorway, but not much. And there's a hallway to each side of you.
So does the cult have the gem now? Or are they looking for it also?
Well, since they need this gem for the god to come back, I'm gonna guess they haven't found it.
Maybe they have it and just working on the incantation or something.
He says, well, as I said, from what I've read, from my readings, from my investigations, I lost track of it. I don't know. I just know where it was. I don't know where it is now.
So if we go back in time and smash something, will that change anything?
Will it change anything? I mean, will it change time? No, will not affect the future. But you will know where it is, and you can come forward in time and smash it now.
I see. Well, quite frankly, I'm bored. So, and as you say it's worth something. So I'm fine with. I don't trust you, though. Fuck. You're giving us a spell. I don't know. It doesn't just obliterate the user. I guess. I don't know. I still don't trust you. But I also do like money. The temple 10,000 years ago. Do you know if it was occupied by anything or anyone?
Oh my god. Please.
Yeah.
Is it just loving?
It was occupied by its worshippers at the time, the ones that built this place.
So people to kill?
Or something to kill.
Fuck it.
Are you grabbing the scrolls?
I'm not approaching him. He can throw the scrolls, or Kathleen can pick them. I'm not getting within arm's reach of him.
He's
you
a
have some
magic
backseat
user. If he
noises.
wanted to kill you, you'd be dead.
So he
I just
said,
looked at Kathleen.
Wow, you've got fax machine noises in your mic.
so he looks at you guys and he says, I have important work to get to, so are you guys going to do this or no?
Why did you choose us for it? Why not turn us into specimens also?
Well, this is important. I may be old, but I'm not ready to die yet. And, my chosen place, I'm sure, will be, one of the first targets of this god when the time comes. So I need this to be taken care of. And, given that you guys found this place and managed to knock me unconscious for a time, I think he's something you guys are capable of.
Oh, we did!
I giggle a little bit of pride. Oh, that was my idea.
Chuck.
Do I see anything further down this hallway, by the way?
You don't know, it's dark.
Do you have a light source?
I have a lit torch.
Oh, you do? And yeah, you can see a bit further in, and you see,
How about stop?
yeah, these would be, coffins? Sarcophagi? There you go, sarcophagi. Up against the walls.
I'm definitely not going in that room.
So give me an answer, and I will give you the scrolls.
I mean, I look at Kathleen and
I reach out a trembling hand.
Okay. And he hands you 2 scrolls.
But, is it possible to read the scrolls without casting the spell?
Yeah. And if
How
you-
did they work?
He tells you guys, just read them. Give them to the insect man to read.
to me, Turi,
He's
are you saying
less,
insect man because of the...
he's less normal than the rest of you.
And look
I
exceedingly suspiciously at Carl.
I
What
take
does
this as a
that mean?
compliment.
hold on. Is there anything?
Where can I get a glass tiger?
Okay. I grab one of the scrolls, like, again. And I'm going to read it with a voice that is slightly not mine.
He looks at you. Wait. Don't read them yet. Don't read them yet. Do you have a
Oh.
map? Do you have a map? I'll show you where to go first.
Jesus.
Unless you
Wow,
want
so
to wander
eager.
around 10,000 years in the past to find your
Carl reads it,
destination.
disappears. He's never seen again.
Never seen him again. Or it comes back, hey boss man, I need another 2 scrolls.
We go to the next town and we find a man who claims to be 10,000 years old.
Where can I get a glass tiger like that?
He looks at you as well. Learn magic. Learn magic.
Do you have any tiger pups?
I don't think that's how
Look at
magic
you.
If I
works.
did,
He
I do this task
cackles
for
and he
you.
cackles and he's just tiger pops. Oh,
If I do
no.
this task for you, I in any way get a tiger like yours.
He says, "You do this task for me, and you
Give
get
it
the
up, Roland.
jewel. You get the jewel, and you get to live."
I look slightly disappointed. Accept that.
So does this scroll have an area effect then? I gotta say,
Yes,
like
yes,
how close?
All stand close together, and it will take all of you.
I look at the other 2. Should we get Victor or leave him?
I don't think he'd come with us if we put him.
He doesn't even have to know.
But we don't have to tell him.
Yeah. We'll just
tell
have
him
him
we need to
looking at
gather
one of
around
the
to read the
maps
map
and
for a
read
little
the
bit.
scroll.
Tell him we can tell him we need to go to this location. We found an inscription showing us a location, and we'll send him back in time. He'll be surprised. Should serve him
Hmm.
right.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to ensure his compliance.
I'm sorry, I missed that right there. I got interrupted. What was that?
We're
We're trying to
discussing
think of ways to.
not telling Victor about the magic.
Uh,
We're just gonna tell him we found the location of somewhere else, so we have to go there.
And then, like, yeah. So, and Slatter, who I know is in channel, his character can't know that.
Know what?
Okay, so he has a-
Exactly.
And whatever you do, do not tell Victor about the return scroll.
Yeah.
Or he might
Also-
steal it and leave us.
what is with the kerosene pit?
He laughs and he says, "Well, you know, it's insurance. You know, it's a good trap."
Well,
It's a
I
good
mean,
trap."
we used it to knock you out, and also your tiger here has to drag your specimens through 5 feet of kerosene every time they come through.
Oh, the tiger can't burn.
No, but do you like it when your specimens are soaked in kerosene?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Okay. I'm gonna say, well,
Oh.
let's do it, boys and girls. Let's grab Victor.
Can I ask him for specific instructions on how to use the spells? Or will it be explained in the scroll?
Yeah, he says, just stand close together and read the words. You'll be
How
fine.
long
second.
is this?
And the second scroll will bring us back.
The second scroll will bring you back. Yes.
How long
we are-
is the
we want
scroll,
to-
by the way? Like the words on the
We
scroll.
want to go back in time and find and watch what happened to the crystal, so that we can then come back to the present and smash it. Correct?
Yes. Yes. And it does not.
Can we not smash it in the?
It does not transport you in place, but it will transport you in time. So wherever you are is where you will be when you arrive.
Oh. Okay.
Can we not smash the crystal back in time?
Well, you can try and maybe it'll work.
Is there any danger to that?
Oh, probably not. Probably not.
That doesn't
Well-
sound good.
Do you know when the last time this bug god was known? Like, is the cult active 10,000 years ago? Do you know from your readings?
Oh, yes, yes, its original worshippers were around at that time.
Okay, so just smashing it might be more complicated than just walking up to it.
Oh, yes, yes.
Hey, at least we have guns and malaria.
Do you have a map?
Point to
Oh,
Kathleen. She has one of them. Yeah, map of this area, not a world map.
I have a kingdom map, so yeah.
Okay. Okay, so look on your map. See the town of Wernick. See the town of Thungen. And then see the town of Hammelburg. There is a cave between these three. You will find mountains if you follow one of the river's forks north from between Thungen and Wernick up to the mountains. And I'm sure you will find the entrance.
Will there be anyone there today?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. There will be the minions of that one witch. Perhaps some of the insect gods' creations. Insect creatures.
We could, Kathleen, we could use a militia from Thungen to help clear out the cave. I'd be willing, since we, clear them of the bandits and Wernick of the fucking insect god, we could get a little militia going.
No offense, but I don't trust a bunch of level 0 shitters, so...
No, they're cannon fodder.
To spread out the damage.
I thought... Wait. What would we be using this for? I missed that original sentence you said, Carl.
Oh, we just have like a bunch of militia to help us siege the cave.
But why?
I don't know, because it might be like 3 of those bug things. Alright, that's...
Carl doesn't want to get hit by
We're
everything.
going back in time, I thought.
I thought we were gonna go there today and then kill him, and then go back in time and kill him again.
What you're saying makes absolutely 0 sense. It was 10,000 years ago. What do you think's alive today that was alive then?
Oh no, we'll just kill more people. At different times. Anyway,
Carl,
we can discuss strategies on
As
the
I've
way.
already said, your artistry is only outdone by your stupidity and insanity.
I motioned to Carl to hand me the torch,
Oh, I give him the torch.
and I kind of slowly slink down this way.
Right.
While
I'll
I
go
have
cautiously around the corner.
my map out, the chalk inlay is on the back. I ask him if he knows anything about what it says.
He looks at it and he says, "Oh, those inscriptions." He looks at it and he says, "Well, that one talks about some courageous leader, blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't read these words too well.
Okay.
Are these bodies I see?
You see,
Those look exactly like bodies.
yeah, they're like against sarcophagi, but they're tipped over on the floor.
Okay.
Tops open.
Are they? Oh, they're open.
Yes. Yes. You see him look over at you and he says, "Please stay away from my work, if you will."
I very quickly move
art.
back.
Like, well, let's go then. Let's get this done.
Okay.
Remember, don't tell Victor anything.
Yep. Right. I'm gonna like let Kathleen get on the back of my bullet wounded horse if she wants, and then walk over the
What's
Fuck
the
outta here.
marionette you have there?
There's all of this right here. Yes, this is a bit of the result of some of my research. It's a weapon, I would say. It does a few magic little tricks.
Well, I hope you never see them.
He says, yes.
Kathleen,
Hope you never see them for sure.
are we going?
Wait, before we go, do you have any items or tools that could help us in this quest, seeing as it's so important that this is successful?
He looks at you and says, no. Perhaps if some of you were users of magic, I could help you, but no.
Where I come from, users of magic get.
Well, ignorance abounds, my friend. Ignorance abounds.
Right.
Alright. I'm gonna grab Kuno and go across.
Okay.
Wait,
Kathleen, are you
I-
hopping on the back of my horse? Or are you
Wait,
sitting?
I'm not gonna go across it. I have a torch.
Yeah, better put that shit out.
I'm gonna put it out and give it back to you.
Slowly
across
back
the window.
away from him. Because I'm still scared shitless.
I love how Kathleen was actually the bravest one of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just the smartest.
You're
And how bad it's gonna bite you in the
you
ass.
don't know anything.
Okay,
I do.
I'm on your horse, Carl, because I have no other better option.
So I'm just gonna head outside, emerge my horse soaked in fucking kerosene from like the legs down, or essentially like the bottom of the chest is like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
And
can
you're-
we go pick up my cart and my supplies?
Okay.
10,000 years ago, was the wheel even invented yet?
probably.
Guys, we're gonna be rich.
Anyways,
Give them gunpowder.
Yes, give the cultists gunpowder. This cannot go wrong.
I am a god. You
Is-
should
is
worship
this a
me.
new
Look
one?
and make
Oh,
things go boom.
okay. Well, I mean, like I'm gonna
Kyle,
go.
can
I'm
you-
just,
Replug in your mic.
oh my god, that's the fourth time tonight, and I'm actually replugging in my headphones. But, like,
Okay, it's clear now. So we come out as Victor's still standing there.
Hey, you guys look alright. You guys smell kind of funny. You guys
I
find
have
anything in
1,000
there?
Blair,
miles
that's
we
here.
didn't find anything except a reference to a bit of treasure that might be up north near between Wugston and what's the name of the
Don't
other
tell him
city?
the location. He'll follow us. He doesn't deserve
What do
to
you
know.
mean? What do you mean? Don't tell me the
Oh
location.
shit. Well, I mean, we might need the extra man anyway, but cowards don't get their share. Understood?
Well, yeah.
So next time we actually enter a fight, you're going to be fighting alongside us. Understood?
If you don't,
Next time we're in a
start
fight-
any stupid fights that we don't need to get into.
If you're not a part of the fight, you're not getting part of the loot.
My ears, please.
Nice. Are you in?
If you don't go rushing headfirst into combat at everything you
None
see,
of this bullshit.
then
Yes or
sure.
no? Are you in? You want to make a lot of money?
A lot of money. What's the catch?
Gonna have to kill some people.
Okay. So where is it?
Probably. It's
up
we don't
north.
know. It's up north between. We were given a general. I mean, we saw a general area on the map essentially.
So okay, out of character. The three witches, they're to the south, right?
West.
I think it's
There's
5
a way.
witches, and they're in Karlstadt.
I thought there
Okay,
were 7.
okay, you know
or
what? There's
13.
7 witches. Carl's which is directly north.
Are we in the marsh right now? I guess that's.
We are in the marsh. We are almost perfectly south of Karlstad.
No, it's northeast of here. It's between
Thungen.
Thungen and Vert. Anyway, so we're gonna start heading that way after we see if the cart's still intact.
Weren't we
we're
gonna
not.
go?
My
What?
bedroll is there. If I have to spend several days out in the cold, I want my bedroll. Which you happily left behind.
Sorry, I won't be concerned about my friends next time.
So look. So you found a way we're gonna get money, right? What about those witches that I keep hearing you guys talk about? Are we gonna do anything about them?
What can we do?
Well, I don't know. You like to go throwing rocks and swinging your hammer at stuff.
At things that can't magic to dust.
Regardless,
Anyway, we've already put our fair share in the war against the witches when we escorted that supply wagon through.
Carl, you seem to not be understanding. There's a witch in charge of the...
In charge of what? I couldn't hear you through the breeze or something. I don't know. The muffling of your mic.
Yeah, what is
Guardian?
that, Vile?
It's a sex robot.
No, I couldn't hear what Guardian said, and then I couldn't hear what Vile said, so I just have no idea what you two said to each other.
I don't know. Alright, all I'm gonna do is I'm just like, whatever. I'm just gonna start moving towards east, I guess. And
Carl,
seeing if I get.
can we fetch my things? We can take the road to go faster.
Yeah, you can fetch your things. I'll meet you in Zellingen. I'm gonna go see if I can buy supplies for our journey and weapons or anything. If you have
Alright,
anything you wish to sell, I'll take it to the market.
Whoa,
Whatever.
whoa! What the hell is going on?
I'm starting to ride to Zellingen.
From
Again.
Zellingen, because we're in the marsh. We're pretty close to Zellingen.
Wait,
already.
we haven't been to Zellingen yet.
Yeah, I know.
Not.
You want to go in by yourself? There's still a band of thugs out there that want to raid it. You may need our help with that.
Not to mention, you don't have a map.
All I know is I just have to hit a road and head south. Probably. I might end up hitting up Würzburg, but that would be just hilarious.
Oh,
Why do you want to go to Zellingen? You need supplies?
Yeah,
Does
stock
it
up on
sound good?
supplies. Maybe grab a new weapon, possibly a polearm.
Do you want to meet
So-
up there tonight then?
Kathleen, where do you want to go?
why are we splitting up?
He wants to
I
get his
want to get my
cart.
supplies.
And why aren't we all going to get the wagon?
We could all just. I mean, it's only.
I'm gonna go help get the wagon.
Fine,
Oh,
let's just
thanks.
all go. Let's all get the wagon then. This is
Well, we can get the
No,
wagon
no,
and
no,
head
no,
down
no.
to Zelda,
You go.
yes.
You go do your thing. You do you, girl.
Let's just do it though. Let's go do it if we're gonna do it.
Okay, yeah. Let's head back along the road, grab the wagon, and then head down to Zellingen.
That because we're probably pretty
That
close anyways.
sounds very reasonable.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
I need to go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're in a swamp. Go anywhere, dude.
I honestly wanted Carl to just start riding and have to roll a bushcraft.
Yeah.
Just literally go and end up in let's see here, Rothenfels or something like that on the other side of the map. Like literally go west instead of east.
Beer beat.
Okay, I'm back. I checked my face for inkings.
Slatter like went to take a shit or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Uber. When I was looking at these scrolls, how long were the scrolls? Rip. Uber is killed.
And your mic is dead.
Ow.
Or dying, painfully.
Oh my god!
Hey, that didn't sound good.
Yeah, we're not getting the wubs anymore. It's all the fax machine noises now. What kind of supplies are you thinking about picking up, File? I mean, like extra food stuff, more armor, that kind of stuff.
Oh, do I now have a scroll?
I think you have one of them, right?
That's what I'm saying. Do I have a scroll on me now? Oh, okay. Bye, Uber.
Slider's character's gonna be pretty friggin' pissed when he gets teleported back in time. It's gonna be hilarious. Actually, when we get to town, I want to see if they have a better gunsmith there, where I could maybe get some firebomb ammo or scatter shot.
Know where we're gonna find better stuff?
Wurzburg.
Wurzburg.
Do you want to head all the way down there before we head out?
Yes.
Really?
I'm back.
Yes. 100%. 100%, Mr. Rossetti.
Ah,
It'll take a bunch of time, but I would not be opposed to that. I like getting more loot, and I've got a decent amount of money now. File, Uber.
what's up?
You're not Vile or Uber.
Oh, that's disappointing. For you.
Disappointing that. What?
Oh, I went muted. I was like,
Yes, you did.
I was talking all this time.
Lyle, by the way, you're also muted if you're trying to talk.
I'm figuring he's probably trying to fix his mic.
Fuck nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna grab rations and pole arms, torches, more rope, that sort of thing.
Cool. I am not opposed to going all the way down to Wurzburg. Because I could get some better firearm equipment there, like the different ammos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
maybe even get a double-barreled pistol, which would probably spectacularly miss on my first shot.
I kind of don't like how the biggest city is on one of the edges of the map.
Yeah.
That is terribly inconvenient map design.
Well, I mean, we could have just gone to Karlstadt. None of our characters want to go to Karlstadt.
Karlstad's decently sized.
Yeah,
It also only has one entrance.
Yeah, Karlstadt
Um,
is
so-
decent size, but also Karlstadt is on a no weapons ban, so
Shit, yeah. That's why my character didn't want to go there, as well as the witches.
That means everyone's weapons from the surrounding area will be controlled by the witches, and we can buy it off of them with money.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay, yeah. I'm not opposed to going to Wurzburg.
So, well, let's head to Zellingen first and see what happens there. Then, oh, pick up the wagon if it's still there,
Yes.
and then head to Zellingen.
okay.
Alright. Traveling. Gallopy.
Yep, okay, so you're traveling along past the river. You guys left marking.
Remember when you guys almost got mauled to death here? Wasn't that great?
Yeah, no thanks to Victor.
Yeah, you see.
Hey, I'm the one that charged in to save y'all's lives.
Hey, Victor, remember when your dad took us to Denny's for the Grand Slam breakfast? Smoke signals. Nothing but hey, Victor quotes in that whole movie.
Hey, Victor.
Hey, Victor.
Victor.
Alright, so,
okay, so
is the wagon still... Sorry, go
yeah,
ahead.
you got lucky on the roll, and the wagon's still sitting there, intact.
Oh, baby.
I'm going to, like, attach my horse to the wagon, and then I'm gonna rest in the wagon alongside Kuno if there's room. I need to fucking heal.
There's tons of room.
Okay.
I
for
can drive the
activities.
wagon then. So we have 2 horses attached to it then?
Okay, so you have two.
And I'll be riding alongside it then.
Yeah, we'll have 2 horses, Slatter can be out in front, and 2 people and the dog in the back. And I'll be...
Guess I'm walking.
No, you're in the back.
You walk.
I thought you were in the back.
No, I'm driving it in the front.
Oh.
I
Okay.
assume there's like a front place to drive it from. Or do I sit on the horse? Whatever I have to do to drive it.
Uber.
Okay. So you guys are driving south.
Yeah, to Zellingen.
Am I on the horse, one of the horses, or is there like a little carriage seat to sit on? Is it like a Gandalf cart thing?
Yeah, kind of like a Gandalf cart. Yeah, so there is
Perfect.
a bench in the front, so 2 people can sit on the bench, of course. And then there's the area in the back to keep stuff. So
Like fireworks.
like fireworks, yes.
Okay, Gandalf.
A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
So
Okay, continuing.
Okay. So by now it's going to be somewhat late afternoon, heading to the forested area, and you come up upon Zellingen.
Looks like we have to cross a river to get there. Like a bridge that goes across from the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, so as you approach... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so here. What the hell? There we go.
Huh. Cool.
As we approach, though, is there like this? I'm paying attention to like the sounds. Does it sound like a normal city? Are there people walking about? What the deal?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple people walking about. As you come up to the bridge, there's a couple men standing there. They ask you to stop.
Alright, I stop.
We'll stop.
Okay. So these guys, they're armed with armed with one has a man catcher and the other one has a net. And
Oh,
I tell you
That's
guys,
not
okay,
a good sign.
stop, good sirs and ma'am. This area here, we are declaring a no war zone. So we would ask you to peacefully surrender your weapons, and you may enter town.
Oh, screw
Ab-
this.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna
I-
get up.
I'd look back and be like, so Wurzburg?
So
gonna
I
get
look
up.
back. Please don't do anything stupid. That's out of character, by the way. Please smile.
Just gonna. How big? How tall is this guy?
Oh, he's a normal sized man.
Gosh.
Okay, so I'm taller than him.
who are you to demand our weapons?
Listen, by the order of the Seven, we have declared the war to be over in this area, and all
The
weapons
Seven.
of war,
Oh, frick.
all weapons of war are to be surrendered, and
So are you from this? Are you from the town, or are you from Karlstadt?
so me, I'm from the town. The captain who's in town at the moment. He's from Karlstad, and we are now aligned with Karlstad.
I look around to see if there's
How-
anybody else in sight right now.
Yo, how much
Oh,
more of this
there's-
map can we
there's
see?
two
I
of
don't.
them.
I feel claustrophobic.
And like we should probably be able to see a bit more than this, unless like just
Okay, the arrows with the signs. That's more what I was hoping to see.
Alright, I turn around. I'm just like, you want to head to Wurzburg then? Ready to turn the car around?
so is what about Würzburg? Who's Würzburg aligned with right now? I asked one of the guards.
Wurzburg is definitely not siding with Karlstad. Don't you worry about that one, there, sunshine.
Yes, Wurzburg is still engaged in the war, and I'm sure that they'll come to their senses with time. They'll come to their
What
senses.
about the town to the north? What's the town north of here? What about the town to the north, along that road before Karlstad?
There is no
Talking-
town north of here between Zellingen
Yeah,
and Karlstad.
Oh, Karlstad
It
is the third triangle.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask what we're just kind of passing through for supplies. So if we leave our cart here with our weapons, can we go and barter?
He says, you may go and barter, but first you must surrender your weapons.
Well, no, the weapons are staying out of the city. Can we go and barter if they're staying out of the city?
Yeah, no, you don't understand. The weapons.
Clearly
need
we
to
don't
be
understand.
surrendered. The weapons
Clearly,
need to
I
be
don't
surrendered.
understand.
We are emptying the countryside as well of weapons. So I'm asking you to surrender your weapons.
And if we
Or
refuse,
what?
Vete a la mierda, culo. Let's go.
hold on. I wanna do something real quick. This is
No,
one
you
of the-
don't.
Oh gosh.
You don't want to do something real quick.
I am in the motion of turn the horses on a cart.
Well,
Carl
gentlemen.
tumbles out the back.
Well, gentlemen, I'm sorry we cannot do that, but we do not want any trouble, and we will be on our way. Have a good day.
Are they gonna? Are they gonna try and like?
They don't have weapons. If they try to slice us, I'm just shooting him point blank. He's a man catcher in a freaking net.
But also, this is like what I'm saying right now. This is
Wrong way. Wrong way.
that's exactly what I say to them and how I say it. I had to use this for the last fucking D&D as well.
You can't have that weapon.
It's all right, soldier. Mr. Sampson is my bodyguard.
Just the same, Doctor. No weapons allowed. I'll have to confiscate it.
Alright, so if Vile does not object or like slashes, I am turning
Take
the
it
car
from
and
me.
heading south down the road. No objection? Alright, car is heading south.
If I just-
I'm gonna like.
Okay, so you guys are turning
I'm
around, and
guessing-
he's there. Wait, stop, listen. He says, "You guys, you need to surrender your weapons."
I'm going to walk right up to him and say, "Take it from me."
Yes.
Oh,
Alright, I want to stop the car.
Like,
I
as,
see
like,
Carl
I'm
being
as
an idiot.
intimidating as I can, like
and I
full
bail out of the cart.
half foot on top above them, and my hand is like on the fucking hilt of my warhammer right now.
Look,
His eyes.
You see sweat beating up on his forehead, and
And then I take
and he
I take the fucking. Go ahead.
he slowly reaches his hand out towards your warhammer.
Oh my god!
It's like, look, you guys really cannot advise against you two enough.
I cannot
That
buy
dude-
With my
that if
left-
I were
against
you.
this.
With my left hand, I'm going to fucking close the visor, and I'm just gonna draw my warhammer out. Then and I'm going to swing at this guy.
Okay.
Where are you right now? You're not even on the map.
By the way,
He's
I
invisible.
I can't quite reach
Spooky
the edge of
magic.
the map, but I parked the cart about 20-25 feet away.
Okay.
And I'm now standing up on the front seat looking back.
This guy.
Carl, that kills people.
Please stop.
He is.
Carl, put that thing away. Carl always gotta be compensating for stuff, man.
So actually, what does this guy's voice sound like, by the way?
Oh,
Uber.
yeah. Yeah. So
Oh, it's this fucking ugly ass voice.
yeah, it's
Um,
kind of grating.
And if that's the case, instead of actually taking my warhammer, then I'm actually just gonna shove him away into the water if I can. Just like give him a good push.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
Is it an attack roll? Or is it a grapple roll?
Nat 20, he threw Dawson to the other side of the bank.
I guess.
Critical failure, he trips.
No, let's do an
No,
attack
knowing
roll.
my luck, I'm going to roll on that one right here.
Gets tangled in the guy's net.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to kill
Sorry,
myself.
I was watching Brock Sampson tempting the guy to take his sword from him. What are we doing?
That's
What?
exactly what he's doing.
Exactly
Oh,
what's happening.
oh.
You haven't missed a thing.
Okay. So I'm okay just having bailed out the cart over here, just
That's
hanging
exactly
out.
what Miles said he was doing, and the guy reached out his hand toward the weapon.
Oh.
21.
Now Miles is shoving him.
So he goes flying into the water.
I look to the other guy. Better catch him.
Yeah, the
And
other
walk
guy.
away.
The other guy pulls out a horn and starts blowing it.
Oh my god, Vile.
This didn't have to
Let's
happen.
go, boy.
None,
Get
of,
in
none
the
of these
cart.
people had to die. Okay, I just want to say that right now. No one had to die here.
Get
He
in
didn't
the
die.
cart.
But the thing is, I just want to point out, since guy blew the horn, the other guy is now probably downstream.
Probably.
How
Going
fast
under the-
is this river moving? Which direction?
It's not super fast. It's flowing towards the north.
No one can
Claro,
swim at
get
this
in
point in
cart.
time, by the way.
I'm
so-
definitely sprinting to the cart after that one now.
I just mutter under my breath.
Kathleen, get in.
God damn it, Carl. I'm sorry, and then we're gonna keep riding away.
Alright, I
Okay.
gallop the horses off as fast as we can down the road safely.
I have an arrow drawn.
Okay.
I'm sorry, our friend is a dumbass.
For once, I agree with you.
They weren't gonna let us go.
Not like
We
they
just
stopped
walked
us.
away and minded our
Walk away.
business.
What are they gonna do?
Dead.
Chase us in their cop cars?
Probably.
Well, now they're going to.
Yeah, now they got, I don't know, probably the
Now they
entire
got a license
hillside.
and registration, bro.
Go for the license plate. Unscrew it.
Honestly, I'm just gonna turn to fucking Kathleen. So Kathleen, next time something like this happens, you and I need to have a signal for you to kill the other guy. Does that sound good? Just
I
like
think you just
literally.
need to slow your roll right now, sir.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, okay?
Don't make me pull over this cart.
I'm still riding my horse, so you can pull over wherever you want.
You're fine. You're fine. You're on your
Let's just
horse,
go.
so you can
Let's-
bitch and not.
Is there anyone
We're on our way down
chasing
with
after
2
us?
horses on the same weapon.
No, they're not gonna. I mean, the one guy that's still on solid ground is not gonna chase after you. The other guy's swimming up on shore on the other side.
Okay, but he
Yeah,
blew his horn.
He blew
Is
his
there
horn,
anyone-
and he's blowing his horn. He's obviously waiting for others to arrive.
Reinforcements.
Yeah.
Frick, Carl.
Do any of these reinforcements have horses, or do we not know?
You don't know. You don't know.
We're gonna keep riding and not find out.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
we have
moving as
any-
fast as a
Don't
single
worry,
actual cart
I've
with
seen
2
how this
horses
plays
can go.
out. I have a arrow drawn.
I actually look at Roland.
Can
Roland,
toss
do you
your
have any,
pupils.
yeah, Roland, do you have any extra pistols, real quick? I never use them, but that's
Whoa,
my
Carl.
Whoa.
You feeling okay?
I gave in disbelief at Carl. What?
I know. I thought
You
you
know
were
you can't just
philosophically
people
against
with the butt end, right?
gunpowder.
I am tired of these goddamn people trying to take my goddamn weapons. It's not the first time this has fucking happened. I'm going to blow their brains out.
This isn't 21st century America, Vile. Please.
You
Carl,
know
I
what,
don't
though?
think it's a good idea to give you a pistol. I'm sorry. But we will keep riding away.
You don't. Yeah, you kind of lost your gun privileges for at least a little bit. All right, dude.
Pistols are worth a lot more than lanterns.
And you
and
lost
I-
your man privileges for the rest of the year.
Man privileges? Excuse me? What kind of man privileges are you talking about?
No sharing.
Like
your,
having
bedroll.
testicles. I was saying like
That's
having
you,
testicles and like
you're
fucking grab my
conservationist.
balls. Just like grabbing them.
I should. You know what? I should have just let the tiger maul you to death. It would have saved us so much trouble.
Would have been a better end than
Anyway, we're
listening
going
to you all
south.
How
day.
far down the road
Zelda.
are we now?
Okay, so you guys are riding down towards Wurzburg, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What time
Yep.
is it now?
Now it's approximately 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you're heading down the road. Probably at a fast pace for a while.
Yes.
After a while, you notice no one's behind you, so you took off quick enough that no one's going to be able to catch you now. You have the river running alongside the road, and walking up the road.
I eat a ration while we're traveling.
Okay. And walking up the road is a woman. And she's heading away from Wurzburg. She appears to be kind of dirtied, her hair kind of a mess. And she sort of scowls at you guys. She's walking the other direction.
How old does she look?
Mid-20s.
Is she white?
It's 1700s Germany. Everybody's white.
So yes.
Yes.
There's no diversity.
How,
You gotta wait
The
400
diversity
plus
is-
years.
how far down the road, Wurzburg, are we? Like a third of the way, roughly?
You've traveled a few miles now since
Okay.
Origin, so
I'm very tempted to yell out, "Watch for glass tigers." Well, I just keep continuing and scowl all she wants. I scowl back.
I flip her the. I think that what is the equivalent of the bird at this time? It's like I'm biting my thumb at
Biting
you.
your thumb at people.
I tell her, please ignore them, and I tip my hat respectfully, milady.
Oh.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna look at her, and I'm gonna fucking drop the mask and like just fucking again.
As you do that, she turns towards you and grabs her crotch and does the equivalent of flipping you off.
Oh yeah, I lost my man privileges, huh, Vile?
Dude, I don't fucking care. That's great shit. I laugh as she does that. That is actually hilarious.
Okay, she continues walking down the road. So,
Well,
I
there goes
hope
the
she didn't
potential
have
conversation.
anything interesting to
Yep.
tell us.
And they say chivalry is dead.
At this point, I just want to get to town.
Yeah, what's
I mean,
force?
she probably had information, but oh well.
Probably. Okay, so you guys are starting to head down into Wurzburg now.
I want to take a look at Colleen's map real fast before we approach.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. It's just straight along the
See
road.
a road.
Yeah, it's not over a bridge or anything. Okay, continue.
Okay, so as you guys
We're
are,
plunged into darkness.
yeah, exactly. Um, there's realize there's no good road on this map. Okay, so as you guys are heading towards town, you'll notice that out in on a kind of a hill with a tree on it, the tree has a few branches cut off at this point, and there's kind of a crowd gathered.
Is there a rope tied to one of the branches?
Yes, there is.
Is that rope? Is that rope?
I don't think we need to go any further to know where this is going, Vile.
Yeah.
So this is along the side of the road as we're approaching Wurzburg.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit off from the road, but yeah.
It looks like a public hanging.
I don't suppose Wurzburg's having some sort of witch hunt.
That would be a welcome relief.
And we just passed someone that miraculously survived a trial.
Eh. No one
I
survives
mean,
a vanishing
I'm not
position.
saying, I'm just saying.
She's probably been through enough. We should just mind our business.
Well, she's
Yeah,
not
just
talking
flip
to
of
us
the
now.
bird, yeah. Just mind our business.
Y'all just want to go and be all uncivilized. That's just
Y'all, I was taking a nap.
Mhm. So,
Oh, you didn't see that exchange.
okay, so
For the best.
yeah, you continue along, and then you see the city walls, and guards atop the walls, and outside the gates there's a sort of a market area, and there's stalls, and there's there's a barn, and probably an area that used to be that's fenced off, that used to be where they held livestock. There's a bunch of women, a few dozen at this point, all
in the livestock area.
in the livestock area, and there's guards stationed around them, and they're all tied and sitting in the
Yeah, I
mud.
think Guardian's right.
I cannot get lower in the back of this wagon.
This is all outside the walls.
Yes, this is outside the walls.
Looks like some witch trials.
This isn't good. This is this area right here.
Mm-hmm. So
Better than embracing the witches.
That's true.
yeah, so
Ah.
as you come up to Wurzburg, let me take a look at this real quick. you I guess you cross the river before hitting the city gates, and yeah, the river runs through the city.
Oh, it does.
Oh, map's inaccurate.
Yeah, one of the maps is inaccurate, but
This crumbing map, I redraw the river.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
So I'm saying you're entering the map somewhere around here. You're entering the city.
Okay.
So you guys can decide what you're going to do.
Uber, this is a great drawing, I have to say. Definitely the best one so far.
Yeah, I
I'm
spent a lot of
impressed.
time. Spent a lot of time drawing this by hand.
God, you're an artist, dude.
I'm assuming there's like a guard at the gate right now.
Oh yeah.
Right
There's
here.
guards at the gate.
What is wrong, Slatter?
It like
The
every
beeping
time
noise,
you every time you press your push to talk, you get a slightly different beeping noise, and it's like one of the same 5 or 6 different beep tones.
It's
so
like that hearing test you had in grade.
It's like a mosquito
Yeah.
ringtone, but low enough we can actually hear it easily.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, now it's fine, so...
I just dropped my receive volume by quite a bit. Anyways, I'm gonna go and walk up to one of the guards and ask, hey, so what's the deal with the cows in the pig pen over there? I'm gonna put women in the livestock.
He looks at you. He laughs. He
You're gonna
says,
what?
He says, "Those are the women that they've been accused of witchcraft. They're awaiting trial of sorts."
Jesus. What sort of trial?
Well, there's not a whole lot of trials going on right now. Since the army's coming south and we don't have a lot of time, we're just, for the most part, assuming that the accusations are correct.
Ah, I see, yeah. Smart, I guess, keep them clear.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, I'm sure that some of the women aren't guilty. But, you know, the fate that awaits them when the city gets sacked, it's likely that, the fate that awaits them at the trial is more merciful.
And also, I'm kind of disinterested. Also, looking for provisions and possibly weapons and armor. Do you know we could find those in town?
Oh, yes, yes. The city's been well provisioned, so, yeah, just head south from here, make a right and a left, and you'll be in the square. You can probably find some stuff there. I mean, there's more throughout the city. The city's quite large, but you should be able to find what you're looking for.
What's
Okay,
across the
and
river?
Oh, the fortress. The fortress.
Thank you. I'm gonna go and look to buy a. And if we do shopping now, I guess unless anyone else we do something, I guess.
Yeah, you can do shopping.
How much does the polearm cost?
How much does what cost?
A polearm.
Not a bad idea for monsters.
Yeah, that charge defense, dude. And I'm probably gonna go reprovision as well.
Okay, so, alright, so, everything will be 6 times the usual cost.
Ooh.
But you'll be able to
Yikes.
find everything. Anything on the list you want to get, you can find.
Oh,
I told you we wouldn't have money for this shit.
you didn't say shit.
I did actually. I did
Nah,
specifically
you
say
pushed
that.
a guy into a river. That's all you did.
I did do that, but I also did.
What, 3 sessions ago? Shut your mouth.
I sent it to. God damn it! Fuck all y'all. Shit, that would make
You
a
might have
pull on
money for that.
180 silver. Oh
Porm is that's 300 silver. Then you might be able to like barter.
no,
if you
because
have-
it's times 6, so it would be
Wait,
it's
6 times or 10 times more?
6 times.
Oh, that's not too bad. 180.
So that's 180. That's more than I got right now. Fuck.
No.
I'm not spending all of my money on a full arm.
Poor people.
Man.
Also,
Is
Uber,
it-
do I have one of the scrolls that the wizard gave us?
Yeah, I assume you have both of them, right? Or did you give one to...
I thought you gave one to me.
Carl took one and was about to read it.
Oh,
Well,
that's
because he
right,
did
yes.
say give one to him, give one
His
to this guy.
dumbass.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
I
you each have
immediately hand the scroll over to Roland.
Do I see them do this?
You do realize I'm the most likely to explode, right?
You do realize that there are witch hunts going on, and I have a magical scroll.
one.
And she's a woman. It's a woman
point.
with a magical scroll.
I
Yeah.
hand it over to Carl.
I will
Wait, is
Pocket
this
it.
scroll to get back or this will go there?
It is the
To
scroll
get back.
to get back.
I will tuck that in very deep.
Man, y'all better hope you don't get searched.
Does that count as an item?
no.
Yeah,
No.
0 weight.
Okay,
Zero
good.
weight, yeah.
Do-
I think we should buy a trireme, guys, and sail down.
trireme. We
Yeah, it's
could.
only 10,000 silver.
We're in the
Which-
middle of Central Europe.
Where
Why would
do-
we need
Said
that?
we could buy anything on here.
So also, where does the fucking does the river flow north or south?
North.
To me, it flows south because the mountains are north.
It's flowing north.
It flows north.
Ooh, we could launch an assault on Zellion by water.
Yes.
We, excuse me, you're doing a lot of assuming.
Just kidding. I just wanted any of that. No, that was actually a thing.
Yeah, we'd float down the river and get right next to the path where we were before.
Oh fuck, you're right.
We're
Shit.
just on like an inner tube or something, waving to the guys like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Oh, we could get on the other side. I'm also looking through like what.
We just go into the
Alcrops
bridge. Where are you? Flip them off and keep like, drinking alcohol. as we float down the
and,
river.
push them into the river and run away again.
do. So even food is 6 times as expensive then. Alright, it's 6 times as expensive.
Yes, everything is.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy. I'm just gonna go back up to 10 rations then, and I'm actually gonna go seek out a healer as well.
Okay.
Germany doesn't have national health care yet, Vile.
I'll do my gun shopping afterward. I'll go with Vile and bring Kuno.
Okay, so yeah, you hear about a cleric in town that
Sweet. I'm gonna look towards Roll and gesture to bring the dog along as well. Might
Yeah,
be able
I'll
to get
come
him.
with you. And the dog.
And my horse. Cause somebody shot it.
I tried to help.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the cleric. How much does it cost you?
Okay, so you wander around town and find a little church on the corner in a sort of a rundown part of town. And you enter in, there's some old ladies lighting candles in the corner, and there's a priest sitting in the pews in the front of the church. So,
Hail, father.
What's his name?
Or
what's his name?
Mallory.
Father Mallory.
inquire to him about, getting myself healed, my horse healed, and his dog healed.
He looks at you, and he smells a little bit. He's a bit dirty. He looks at you guys.
I probably smell worse right now.
Probably. You smell a little bit like
Smell like
kerosene.
kerosene.
He looks at you and he says, well, I don't heal animals. He says, but the Lord, he will work miracles with people.
Sorry, Carl, you're out of luck.
Are animals not also the Lord's creation?
He says they are, but they are lesser.
Can't go wasting miracles.
They are a lesser creation. And he shakes his little offering plate he has, and he says, people are needy in town in these days of war.
Oh, I'm
Miracles
sure
don't
they are,
come
and I'm
cheap.
sure
I'm
sure the Almighty Lord is able to heal an animal for the right to come, or is able to heal an animal with in times of need. And I'm sure I could help out your people quite a lot.
Let's see. Okay, so he asks you for 41 silver to heal one of you.
Heal one. So is that to heal? Oh, fuck it. I'll give him. Oh, that's expensive. I will do it though because I'm kind of hurt. So I will give him.
I hope he doesn't roll one to heal you.
Silver.
God, I hope he rolls a 1.
That cleric's gonna get beat up if he rolls a 1.
Oh man. Let me find the. Okay.
God, that could have been some real expensive healing. A D100?
Yep.
I'm
It
so
hurts
glad I
not
thought
having
to.
a cleric in the group.
I'm so glad I thought to keep those original
It
5
hurts not
swords
having a magic
and sell them
user
back
too.
to Bonthungen. So I actually have some money now because I did that.
Yeah, I mean, we're all
We need
3
to get
HAs and a
the
bolter,
good
dude.
We need to get that good shit though. We're gonna have to head north after we resupply.
Okay, so
And-
you get healed for
It wasn't a
5
1.
HP.
Okay,
You're
that puts me
lucky it
back
wasn't
to
a
12.
1. Be thankful.
Puts me back to 13, which is
Yeah, that's not bad. Well, I mean, you're about to fall below the half point and not heal from sleeping at night. So,
oh shit. You're right. Yeah, if I'd gotten down to 7.
I
Okay.
take out a large amount of things, around 70 silver, and ask again, are you sure the Lord cannot make unusual miracles in times of need for his people? And point to Kuno.
okay, try roll a d20 under your charisma.
Oh, frick.
Dat
That'll be a
negative
-1.
though.
So you mean you have to roll under your charisma, like saying, roll it under your stat.
Wait, so I roll...
A
How does that
d20. Roll a d20 and get under your stat of charisma.
Oh, do I put any modifiers on it?
No.
Oh my god.
My charisma's a 7, and I rolled a 7.
Charisma's a 7?
Yes,
Holy
it's
shit.
terrible.
Man.
Wow. Okay, well, on a tie, I'll say he agrees, but at double the price.
Well, that'd be
Yikes.
instead of 70, that'd be 42 then.
Instead of 41.
So 41 would be 82.
Does he look like he can do math?
I mean, honestly,
Well,
a
you know,
priest at this time
priests
would
are-
be the most educated.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
Yep.
yeah.
Even
Should
a
be
poor
82.
parish priest is going to be more educated than most people. So
Gotta, count the collection plate at the end of the day,
That way you know how much you're skimming off the top.
Because if you're under half health, you don't heal the 1 per night, right?
that's right.
You have to
Correct.
rest a whole day,
Mm-hmm.
and I doubt we'll get a whole day without any events. And Kuno's at 5 of 10.
Okay,
I'll pay 80
Hang
too.
out.
Okay.
Oh, can we just hang out in the city for a while? I mean, aren't the Swedes coming?
The Swedes are coming. You're on October
You should-
12th now. You started on October 8th.
I do not want to be here when the Swedes are here.
Vile, what hit points are you at right now?
I'm at 13. I'm good to go with that.
13 out of...
Well,
15.
that's when the
Oh, okay.
Swedes enter the map.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like they're instantly going to be everywhere.
Yeah, but we're not going to want to wait around a day for Kuno to heal up a little bit more. If Vile's ready to go.
Yeah.
I'll pay it.
Okay.
82.
I also want to make money and do quests and like actually progress.
Perfect. Kuno's at full health.
Okay.
This is the hub city, and this is where the quests are, Vile.
So I guess actually that's the one thing I'll do then, is I'll go down to a tavern if I can find one, and
Get into a good tavern ball.
Not
And
a brawl
to remember
yet.
too, I guess I'll remind you guys as well that Von Thungen had asked you to speak to the captain of the guard.
oh here.
Yes.
Oh, that's
frick.
right. I guess
I
I'll
want
do.
to do a shop and go fast for weapon stuff.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I will wait till
Okay,
all you
I
guys are
think
finished.
the cleric
Okay.
and wish him well and his community well.
What did he want us to talk to the captain of the guard about, by the way?
To send men and arms.
Okay, just to speed it up, I'll just tell you directly what so I wanted to see if I could commission an improvement to my leather armor, and also if I could commission a double-barreled pistol, and how much those would both be, if they're possible.
That's an improvement.
Yeah, an improvement to your armor, as in what? What is it you're looking for to do?
I don't know, do special craftsman stuff and make the stats better.
Oh,
Craftsman,
I think
make
it'd
better.
be cheaper to probably just buy better armor.
Okay, so that's not something you can do in this campaign. Cool.
No.
I know some campaigns you can like have +1s to it or something.
I mean, you
That's
can,
specifically a rule in later editions, though.
yeah. I mean,
Okay, just checking.
yeah.
And then
Okay,
double-barrel
so
pistol.
I did have double barrel pistol. You could. Let's see. I think I will. Can roll. Yeah, you can find a weaponsmith in the city, and he'd be willing to do that. The cost is going to be let's see, it was going to be
There's no way I'll be able to afford it.
probably not. It's what's the cost of? It's going to be 3 times 6 times whatever the cost for a pistol is.
That's a lot of multiplication.
And that's a
18
flint
times the
pistol,
normal
right?
cost.
So 25 times 1.5 because it's flintlock.
Yep.
Maybe next time.
What the heck?
Okay, let's go.
Trying to multiply all those together. Wait, is it cumulative between all that?
Yep.
Oh, that's freaking expensive.
Yep.
Whew.
So $675 or silver.
So pieces. Oh, I don't think that's
Okay, at some point maybe. Cool. In that case, I'm
Nice.
just gonna buy a couple items off the list, and then you can continue with the file.
I'm waiting for all you guys because I want to collect you guys. Actually, no, I'll go to the tavern. And just kind of listen to rumors before
And
heading.
you're gonna go start a bar fight. Got
I'm
it.
not gonna start a bar
Probably.
fight. There's no reason for me to start a bar fight.
Oh, now there's no reason for you to start a fight. Oh, okay.
No reason to push the guy in the river either.
He
Where
he
did
was
we-
definitely reaching for my hammer. You don't reach for a guy's hammer.
I'm gonna give you.
Where did we leave Bert?
I have it with you.
Okay.
I'm just kind of tagging around town, minding my business, not picking fights and pushing people into rivers.
Is there a stable near the inn that we can safely leave it?
Leave the horses out. I can go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you can find, an inn and pay, like 2 silver and make sure that it's kept safe.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll pay it.
Yeah, I'll do the same then.
I'm also going to buy a flask of oil and
Oh.
a tinderbox.
Just one? Basket oil? I've got
Just
3.
one. Oh, you have 3. Actually, I'll buy one of those.
So,
I don't
oh,
have-
you have I need more.
I have a very specific thing in mind.
Oh gosh.
Just a little another bit of petty feud, but it'll happen. How much?
If things weren't 3 times the cost here, I would actually seriously, or 6 times the cost, I was seriously considering buying a gunpowder barrel and putting it in our cart, just in case we want to do stuff with it.
No, we
I could
probably have to
actually
steal
afford
one.
that, like.
What we really need to do is we need to get into Zellingen and steal all the weapons that they confiscated. Because there's going to be so many of them.
Here, I'm in the tavern with you, so we're discussing this. I actually like that plan. I'm not opposed to that.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna, while we're in the tavern and discussing this, I do want to listen around see if there's any like quests or anything giving out. I want to, kind of, if possible, also talk to the bartender, order an ale or 2.
Okay, are we all together now? Or is
I
it
don't
just Carl?
Carl and
Well,
Roll.
I'll be
what
with Carl. I paid to have the cart looked after, so I'll go in the tavern with him.
Also, where are you?
Where's Victor?
Probably not being helpful somewhere.
Yeah, probably hiding under a pew in a church. somewhere.
Also, scattershot and firebomb ammo, can I lump those all under my shot bag and not, like, put them as separate items?
Yeah, you can keep them all as the same as one item.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay, so Carl, you were looking for rumors.
Rumors of work or something, like something that we could get money out of, essentially. Just like, yeah, because I know we also have to talk to the captain of the guard later, but I kind of want to wait till we group up. I think people probably know I'd be in the tavern because that's the place where they think Carl's gonna go
Okay.
as a person at the end of the day. So I kind of want to wait to group up before talking to the captain of the guard.
Okay. Roll a d20 and I'll tell you if you hear anything useful. Okay. Alright, so what you don't really hear anything useful as far as like a job. But you hear some rumors about that the Swedes are threatening to wipe out everybody as to if action isn't taken against the witches, that they're just gonna cleanse the land of witchcraft and basically just kill everybody in the cities.
Shit. Kathleen, where are you right now? Are you with us?
See, now I wasn't sure. I was chilling in the cart because there was all this witch hunting going on, and then I don't know where Victor's at because apparently Slider's nowhere to be found.
Probably be safest in the tavern with us instead of on the cart by yourself.
Well,
should be
yes,
stick-
but like I didn't know if Victor was doing something or if.
No, I was just tagging along. I tied up my horse, paid my
Oh,
silver.
so okay, so we're all in the tavern, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we all hear that then, and I'm just gonna say, you guys ready to go talk to the captain of the guard then?
So we didn't. Is there anywhere we can go to look for jobs? Would that be like the constable's office, or I guess the captain of the guard? Yeah.
Captain might have it.
Okay. Yeah, we can go there.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys head to the barracks, and you end up coming across being referred to the captain. Here, let's roll a name again. So
Now have it
Minard.
to us.
So Minard, Captain Minard. You guys are escorted into his office, and he looks up at you. He has a massive handlebar mustache, and looks at you guys and says, "What may I do for you, gentlemen?"
We were sent by the von Thungen family from. What's it called again? Thurgen? Thungen. Oh, von Thungen family from Thungen. To request additional men and munitions and supplies. The city guard there, the militia they had in place, turned bandit. And after a couple of days of clearing them out, after due to our own action and clearing them out, the von Thungen sent us to request aid, essentially.
So hearing this, you see his eyes sink, and he sighs and he says, "Well, I wish I could, but we are under orders to prepare for siege, and I'm not allowed to spare any men or arms at this moment."
Under orders from who? I thought you were captain of the guard.
Well, the Prince Bishop is the one in charge. So,
How many men do you have at your disposal?
I have 500 men under me.
And he'll notice you sending one man. I think the best option here is you send one man to go help and train a local militia there. Otherwise, you are leaving a vector of influence Karlstadt to expand to.
He says, yes, Karlstad.
You've already known that Zellingen has fallen to the influence.
Has it now?
Oh,
That's
did you not
news.
know that?
I did not know that.
On our way here, we were accosted by two men. I chuckle a little bit. That tried to disarm us and said that Zellingen had aligned with the Seven, and that
We
the
threw
captain.
one in the river.
Yeah, we did throw one of them in the river. I threw one of them in the river.
He chuckles.
Oh, aren't you so proud, Carl?
He says, "Oh yes, those witches." He says, "Well, I'll have to see up the ladder if I can send a man to train, but I wouldn't put high hopes on it. It's all been about preparing for the siege that's quite imminent. The Prince Bishop thinks that the walls will be able to stand up against even an army as large as is coming to meet us
With 500 men.
with 500 men. We'll
How much
probably end up
oil do you
retreating
have?
across the river. Oil?
Oil, flammable stuff.
Oh, well, you know, enough to dump from the walls over the gates and so forth, but
About how high and thick are the walls of the city, from what we can tell?
they're quite large, and you can tell that they've been building up earthworks and so forth, but there's an actual fortress across the river.
Yeah, and that's where they're gonna hold up.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose that's where this coward drip is at.
Yep. Yep.
Did he just agree with me that the bishop is a coward?
He would not agree to that out loud, but
Oh, okay.
Privately.
So you're talking out of character. Got it.
out of character, yes. But
So did you have information on Zellingen before the now new information, like how many people live there, how many guardsmen there were, population, anything like that?
what was that? What are you asking?
Would you have
Did you have any information about
like the guard in Zellingen, like how many people were there, how many people were stationed as guards?
Oh,
It's
so Zeldin it's just a small farming village. The guards were pulled out of there.
Okay.
The bishop is not real concerned about Karlstad.
what is the bishop concerned about?
Just the Swedes. The Swedes. He thinks that that if we can hold them off in the city for long enough, maybe reinforcements can arrive at some point. His hope
From
is that
where?
well, from the emperor. But from what I hear, the bishop is making plans to leave the city here soon.
And where does this coward reside?
Across the river.
Sorry, my computer was getting kind of wacky. You said he was trying to hold out until the Emperor could send more people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would you
And do
pay
you
us?
have any jobs for mercenaries at this time? Anything that we could help with that would be paid?
Not frontline duty. Sorry, not like main battle duty. I specify because we'd get fucking murdered in an actual like battle.
He looks at you and says, "Well, there's a bounty out on the witches."
What about if we? Would you pay us for liberating Zellingen? We've already liberated Thuringen from a set of bandits, about a posse about 4 times our size. You could try again with Zellingen. If you can give us information and some gold, might be willing to do it. Send some of the arms we find confiscated up to Thuringen.
He says, "Well, really, at the moment, the only job I can give you that we have is the bounty on the head of the witches."
I shrug.
Your bishop seems very keen on witch hunting. Has he done anything about the actual witches?
No, his opinion is that the Swedes will take care of that when they roll through. But
I was hearing from a little rumor that if we don't take care of the problems ourselves, they're going to take care of every one of us as well.
yes,
Exterminate the entire goddamn region.
I have heard that as well.
And yet,
And yet, the Prince Bishop is unwilling to spare any resources. He's afraid that this is just a ploy of the Swedish to bait
To
us.
weaken 500 men against a
weaken
20,000 man army.
Yes, exactly. So, the only
What does he hope to win here?
he hopes that they will be.
No, what?
unable to
Never
reach
mind.
the
Where is he?
Oh my gosh.
Where is he?
I'm a little taken aback at Catherine's like, don't let your head roll.
Yeah.
Ass.
You're the last one that should be talking, Carl.
Yeah.
That's
so-
exactly why I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, I mean, it's the Prince Bishop, so he is sort of like a local king, you know, or a duke. So you're not going to be able to just go see him.
I don't believe that was the question.
Well, like I said, he's across.
Oh shoot.
He's across the river in the fortress. Are you guys interested in the bounty or no?
We'll pursue it if we can, but witches become cheap. What is the bounty?
Well, it is 1,000 silver apiece for each head that you bring in, or 10,000 silver if you bring all 7 of them.
Oh.
What about a wizard? Or a glass tiger that's also associated with magic?
Says, Well, I mean, witches in general, I'm sure we'd be willing to pay a bounty on those as well. I'd say probably 100 silver, maybe 200 silver.
Well, that's not worth it. We're gonna die for that.
Thank you for your time. I leave.
Alright, well, as said, thank you for meeting us with, well, we're traveling back north regardless, so we'll go send the unfortunate news. Bureaucracy has once again stifled effective military management. And
guys, Kathleen is gonna go murder someone.
Kathleen is stealthing across the bridge.
Oh man. Okay. Well, how about we call it there? It's 11:30.
Before Kathleen murders someone.
Yeah, if I figure out how she can murder the Prince Bishop.
Dang, I need a little bit more money. I got some scatter shot finally, so I can do shotguns on my pistols. The fire fire stuff though is like 5 silver each normally, so it's 30 a piece right now, which is freaking expensive.
I'm considering buying caltrops, so for ever being chased, I can just drop caltrops off the
Nice.
back of my horse.
Yeah.
Everything's so freaking expensive right now though.
So caltrops are only like,
Point for anything fancy.
caltrop is 5 copper pieces per a caltrop.
Oh, that's not bad.
But you need like 10 of them, so that's 50 copper pieces, that's 5 silver. Times 3, so 15 silver.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm looking at like 60 silver for 2 fire bombs, which would be very useful for like igniting flammable traps or anything like that that we want to set up.
Oh,
As long as I don't miss.
when we were riding north, I am burning down that bridge and selling you.
I think we should still raid it.
Yeah, no,
Might be
that
good
like
stuff
I
in
think
there.
that's still something that we should attempt to do, but I don't
And
know. If
either
the rest
way,
of the party
I
wants
mean,
to do it.
I had 250 silver coming into this town, and the reason for that was I got 180 from selling those 5 swords to Von Dungen. Like,
Huh.
weapons are worth a lot. You just grab a few, put them in the cart, and then sell them at a town that desperately needs them.
And I mean, they said that they were taking a ton of gold for faces, so we could just go back to. Oh wait, never mind. I don't know what he is. What's his face? You guys, never mind.
You don't know about
What?
it at all.
I was gonna say, hey, if they're gonna be paying for heads, we could just go and try to take that one dude's artwork with all the heads on it, and bring him back. But I don't know about that, so I never said it. I never said it.
So I guess before we go, would you guys be up for trying to raid Zellingen on our way back north?
Oh,
Make
yeah.
some more cash?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
That might mean we
opposed
have to come back to
Karlstad.
Warsburg to spend the cash, but I'm totally fine with that. Especially if they buy weapons at higher than their normal price, which they might buy at like 3 times the price if they're selling them at 6 times.
I'm only saying this because if we decide we want to do that, it may be nice to let fucking Uber know before next
Yeah,
year.
I am definitely all for that because I like freaking money.
I
And
am
want
as well.
firebombs,
We're doing-
lots of them.
I don't know. What is Kathleen already on her way over to go raid the town or something? Or
She was on her way over to assassinate the goddamn bitch.
oh, the
Yeah, 'cause
bishop.
Bio, if I can get a bunch of money, we can like set up things where you throw a bunch of flasks of oil and then I fire a firebomb at it and ignite it. Like we could set up some pretty cool traps, or even buy a freaking.
Oh my god,
gunpowder
you're right.
barrel.
Yeah, we could just fucking like what we need to do is we need to silently kill the 2 guys at the fucking front of the bridge. So like that's Kathleen.
Sneak attack.
And
Get
then
snuck.
we're just going to fucking like douse the bridge in oil, put caltrops at the other end of the bridge, and as soon as the fucking cavalry is charging across the bridge, or like before they can stop, we just light it on fire. And we just burn all of them in. And then you apparently could cross the river, so it's not too bad.
I mean, we could, if we all put our money, we could invest in a gunpowder barrel. Oh wait, no, it's 156. Never mind, that's too expensive.
One barrel.
Yeah,
I like the
that's
burning everybody
friggin'
idea.
Everything.
instead.
Gunpowder barrel except with 5d8 damage to everyone within 30 feet.
Jesus. But then you have to ignite it. Like,
With a
And-
firebomb, yeah. I just don't have to not miss.
or let fucking Katniss
Can you
Everdeen hit it
throw
with a
it that
fire
far?
arrow.
No, firebomb is an ammo type for my pistol.
Oh, it is. Okay.
And it basically is an incendiary shot. Bursts into flame on contact, igniting anything it touches.
So I guess
But
Slaughter
they're
and
friggin' expensive right now because everything's 6 times the cost.
Slaughter and Guardian, would your characters be up for it or not?
I can
What was
barely
that?
understand you.
Möchtest du Zellingen Feuer machen oder nichts?
I sure, whatever you just said.
Quit speaking Swedish.
That's German. But
I know.
saying, do you guys want to like light Zellingen on fire? But you guys want to?
Do you actually know German?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mein Deutsch ist
get-
sehr schlecht. Jetzt habe ich kein Deutsch sprechen.
Quit speaking Nazi.
Deberías hablar en alemán. You should speak in German for this whole thing.
No.
So we have no idea what you're saying.
All I'd be saying is Scheiße. Scheiße. Scheiße.
What's your profanity?
I've said much worse things in Spanish so far in this campaign.
Because at the same time, I could understand if we didn't want to do a raid on Zellingen and just move the story along. So,
I want to friggin' do it.
you want to do it? I
Come
want to
on,
do it.
let's be real. How much of this story have we actually gone through? We're at 2 paragraphs like 2 sessions ago.
I feel like we've progressed a
Did we get to
lot
the
with
second
that
page, Uber?
dungeon that we went to.
Mm-hmm.
Because that, like Uber
That was
said,
significant, yeah.
that was a story event that happened.
Well, it was a side quest that he made into a story event, I thought.
Like,
It was a random encounter. He made a story quest.
I, for one, would like to go around Europe promoting ideals of more liberal ideas. More
Like
cut to,
conservation.
Like
yeah,
more liberal slaughter.
conservation, equality for women.
I'll just go slaughter in the safe space and then light it on fire.
Oh my god, yeah. And I'm just saying because if we do want to do this, it just might be nice to let fucking Uber know.
Yeah.
Has Voltaire been
my
born yet?
my vote is yes. If we can
Yeah,
find
my
a way
vote
to
is also
possibly
yes.
get in and steal weapons or burn half the town. I don't know. As long as it's not too risky. If we can find a way to legitimately make a plan for it, then I would totally be down.
Voltaire has not been born yet.
Oh yeah, he was born in 1694. Okay, a boy.
Especially because that would allow me to afford a lot of gunpowder and fire ammo.
No, this is basically like the aftermath of this war is what brought about like the Enlightenment and so forth. Everyone basically being done with religious wars.
Hey,
So-
Bio, I think I'm gonna not buy my powder and shots here because that would cost
It's
like
too
20
expensive.
silver. I'm gonna go back to Thungen and buy it from him.
Yeah. And then after we hit Thungan, though, we can go towards special place up north, the cavern, and actually get like do some dungeon diving and get some loot. I want my magic fucking weapons, damn it!
Good luck with that.
Good luck. Yeah,
He's a
good luck
witch.
with them. Mr. Oh, you know about this magic stuff. Yeah, I want magic weapons. Yeah.
Because fucking
I'm
magic
scared of
weapons are
Magic
cool.
Man. Eh.
Yeah.
Fair. Maybe I just want a heavier hammer then.
Hey Uber, did we make any of the numbers go up?
Yeah, go ahead and 250 XP each.
Still a
So we
fucking
should be at
mile away from that.
2650, right?
Yep.
Because apparently I'm bad at math.
2650, but we need 4,000. I think it's actually, that's a good threshold too, because your saves started improving, which we haven't had a lot of, but I don't want.
We're gonna
So
have to do those pretty
I
soon.
would be
though.
at 2,250, right? Because I'm still behind them.
Yes.
Yep, but then 2 witches' heads give you a level, right?
Do they?
Gotta kill him first.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta find the witches.
2 witches are also not going to be necessarily easy to kill with 4 level 2s.
There's 7 of them.
Don't be silly. Foul
Well, I
will
mean-
just drop a rock on them.
It really is though. Like you gotta build a plan to get them.
Yeah.
Like I
wonder
just
if we
feel like
get
we should just,
discounts if we killed the witch because we'd be celebrated.
so like let's go. So yeah, I say we raid Zellingen, head up to Thungan, resupply at Thungan, and then head north to the caverns.
Yeah, if we do that, well, the problem is I can't then spend the money and get my supplies I need.
At Thungan?
Yeah, because they don't have firebomb ammo, or they do have gunpowder. I could just buy the firebomb ammo now and assume I'm gonna get money back at Zellingen, I guess.
Or you could just have like flasks of lantern oil and tinder boxes, or at least for what I'm planning.
Well, I'm planning to like chuck stuff or set it up in a distance, and people come around the corner, I shoot it and it explodes.
Okay.
So I could just spend the money and get the firebomb ammo
You're
now.
still probably richer than I am.
Huh, the only...
I have 127 right now.
81.
So, I'm looking it up right now. Apparently, the only Enlightenment thinker I can find that would be in adulthood at this time would be Thomas Hobbes.
Yeah,
Was
in
born-
England.
Yeah, in England. Unlock was born in 1632, and what year are we in? Are we in 1630s or 1628? I forgot. What year is it?
The year is... Did I write it down in my book? 1631.
31. Okay. So John Locke isn't even born yet. Got it. I'm going to invent classical liberalism, everybody.
Hey, we can buy manacles.
We're gonna make Europe great for the first time.
What would we use manacles for?
For slaughter.
Get official and all that.
He'd probably be into it anyways.
Probably.
Probably.
Get him a rubber ball for his mouth.
Has rubber even been invented yet?
And...
Look, we have a time travel scroll, okay? I'm sure
Goes
if we just
back in 10,000 years.
Yeah, but I mean, if we edit it a little bit, I mean, change a couple of words around, I'm sure we could go forward in
frick,
time.
wait. What could we bring back in time? Sell for a ton of money and gold, and then bring back with us? Like a gun or something would be.
We won't even know if they have gold all the way back. I mean,
Like,
might be-
this is 10,000 years. I don't even think Egypt is around at this point.
Yeah, you're talking about like
Is it?
Stone Age.
The
Yeah.
Indus Valley is just starting farming.
Okay, so
maybe.
obviously this is not accurate.
You ain't
I
gonna
don't
get
think there were
rich.
people in or Germany at this point.
We
No,
just want to
there-
loot all we
Oh, I
fucking
guess there were.
can
Yeah,
on our
no,
way
there are
on when we're in
people.
the cave.
Yeah, there are people. at
Dang,
that
if we
time.
went back like 2,000 years, then we could go back
Then we could go
and
back
just
to
get
Rome or
tons
something.
of gold and stuff from giving them awesome weapons or gunpowder.
Yeah, freaking Rome. Caesar hasn't been assassinated yet. The pyramids aren't built. So much stuff hasn't happened yet.
Well, so yeah.
Civilization hasn't started.
True.
Hey, Kathleen, do you want to buy some paper?
I'm broke. You kidding me? I ain't buying shit.
Oh,
here.
I wonder why you're freaking broke.
Because I don't need anything. I can write on the back of my map. I've already been doing that.
Ooh, I could buy tobacco in a. Why does tobacco? The pipe does not take up encumbrance space, but the tobacco counts as an item.
Tobacco pouch.
But you just attach that to your frickin' belt, and it doesn't actually take up room.
Tobacco super heavy, I guess.
So Uber, how slow are we fucking moving, and how much of that is my fucking fault?
Well, I mean,
It's not Slatter's fault now. He found like no freaking wagon or his horse.
if... Yeah, I don't know. I mean... There's a lot more you guys could have explored by now, I guess, but... I don't know. I mean, it's whatever you guys find interesting, so...
I'm having fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's no goalpost that you have to reach, really. I mean,
Open world.
yep, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I actually extended the timeline. You're supposed to only have like 3 days or something like that before the Swedes enter the map.
Oh frick.
But like, I knew you guys weren't gonna like go straight for that, so.
That is wise.
I
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah, I was like, there's lots of stuff that like that you might not get to do if you don't, and if I kept that timeline, so that's why I kind of made it.
I
weird.
mean, worst case scenario, it could be like, hey, Swedes, can we join y'all? Y'all seem to got
they're like-
got a good thing going here.
And they're like, no, because you didn't get rid of Karlstadt. Blam! Blam!
Wait, what do you mean didn't get rid of Karlstadt? We're like 4 guys.
Like, hey,
Hey,
you
we
guys
buy
are
enough gunpowder
Protestants,
barrels.
We're Protestants.
I thought
Hey.
Kathleen hated the Swedes.
No, it's Roland that hates the Swedes.
I hate Spanish.
Oh, you
Luckily,
hate
I'm
the
not Spanish. I
Habsburgs.
just lived in Spain and have a Spanish
The
accent.
Habsburgs are the empire.
Yeah. You hate but you hate the Habsburgs, right?
Yes.
Hey,
Oh,
Lyle,
that-
we can get
And I'm not
grappling
fond
hook.
of Catholics in general.
Whoa.
Grappling hook might be useful for if we're raiding Zellingen. We'll have to make a list of things we need if we actually do
Yeah,
raid Zellingen.
if we're actually planning on doing a raid, we should...
like
we should
freaking grappling hook and rope and bunch of fire stuff. Like I'll spend my money and put it in an investment, hoping I will get it back in Zellingen. I would totally
Same.
do that.
And now since we've done that, fucking Uber's over here, he's like, no. Level 5, Captain of the Guard. Level 7, Mayor.
And if I even get 5 swords out of it, I'll make back all the money that I currently have right now.
I mean, they might have a lot more than that, but we don't
I know, but I only have to kill 5 guys and take their sword. Which
We also can just steal their
typically
food,
don't have
too.
swords.
What
Yeah, it's
the
not a
really
lot to
profitable
make it
shit
back.
is? You know where we get the really profitable shit, though? Is raiding Swedish supply wagons. We gotta do.
Yes. After the
Yeah,
end of the map,
that
we do that.
totally won't go bad.
I mean, I kind of don't want to go up against the greatest military mastermind of the time.
Even the greatest beast will lay down when it has not eaten Slatter. Steal their food.
Of course, Slider doesn't want to go up against something powerful.
I'm smart, not stupid.
Which is why you're with our party.
Yeah, I'm like even my backstory. I'm a bouncer. I know when to pick my fights and when not to, and when to mind my business. When are you gonna get a different mic file?
Never.
Why not?
Because it costs money.
Hmm.
Yeah. Use the Solex fund.
So fun.
Just save
Yeah,
our
they don't-
ears.
Then I'll be like Bambi, and we won't see him for months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, family. Buy it for him, and then it takes him like 5 weeks to actually install it.
Dude,
And then he's gone after
like
that.
it was like a year.
It's like, thanks for the hard drive, guys. See ya.
Yeah.
But it took him forever to even like install it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I have it, but I need to rework my motherboard or something." They're like, "Dude, we just
Yeah.
bought you a new motherboard to fix this with." And he's like, "Yeah, the other thing's not working though."
Yeah. But it was like he didn't want to install it himself. He needed to find somebody to do it
Yeah.
for him.
We just spent $140 on your motherboard.
Yeah.
Least you can do is spend $30 to finish getting your computer fixed.
Okay, well, it's about midnight, so
Right. Yep, night.
Can we
Where-
find a map of Zellingen in here?
Ooh, that also the thing. If we could, yeah,
Like
but we'll
cartographer
make
or
that.
anything.
We'll like talk about that next week, though.
Okay, yeah. I could go doc and share it with you guys in the Discord. We'll make up our list.
I guess we're rating Zellingen then, because
Yes.
okay.
Do you got Kathleen and Victor? Do you oppose that?
Of doing what?
Rating
Zellingen for
Zellingen.
weapons and money,
Basically,
and just screw them over because suck because they're
they're
witches.
Carl Statchians.
Wait, Zelligan's like nothing but actual witches. You know, not a bunch of women held up in a cow pen. Powerless.
No,
to do
they
anything.
are aligned. They align themselves.
They're the ones that file join the river.
Well, we were told anyway.
I'm
Okay.
sure there's lots of innocent people in there still, but whoever's in
Well,
charge.
if Kathleen's okay with it, then yeah, sure, I guess.
Swim
Kathleen
across the
indicated-
river in the dead of night, dagger in mouth, and
That's pretty much what we're gonna do, and you're
Kathleen,
the one who's
gonna
gonna.
be the fucking linchpin to this operation. You know
I
that,
know,
right?
you're the only ski person. Gravel hook our way over, and you're gonna be slinging it out for us.
I got my stabbing knife out.
Our distraction is basically blowing up half the town.
So Uber, if I was gonna give like if I was basically up close giving my guy my hammer, and then I fucking had a like, could I dagger him in the throat without him making a noise, just like instant kill sort of deal? Could I try that? I don't know.
let's sneak up on a guy and
Sneak
insta-kill him.
attack.
No, not sneak up on him, but like I'm talking to him like, right, here's my weapon, so I give him my hammer, and then I have a fucking dagger hidden like in basically underneath my breastplate.
Sleight of hand.
Let's fucking take out it and just like as he's grabbing my hammer, just take it and stab him
He's
right in the
murdering
fucking
someone.
throat.
No, probably not. I mean, Kathleen could do that, but
Oh god. Okay,
she has the stat line for it. I mean, but
that's fair.
you could probably you could roll a one. You know, if you can roll a 1 on a d6, you could do a sneak attack and then hopefully kill him in one shot.
If I grapple him, could I silence him?
You
Um,
haven't had a very good luck with grapple rolls.
And that's stupid because my like attack board is so goddamn high. No.
You just haven't. You're like the
Probably
biggest
not.
guy among us. You're
Carl's
not the-
muscles are all just show.
Probably not. I mean, you gotta wrestle him down and then silence him at the same time. Probably
What if
not.
we had like one of us approach and he did a sneak check to try to come up behind and like grab him by the mouth?
Yeah, I mean something like that. Yeah.
While Kathleen puts a fucking arrow on the noggin of the other guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I would be the one that's sneaking.
I don't think we even need to kill them. I think alert people too soon because we need to be able to explore the town, especially if we don't find a map. Like I think the grappling hook over. What were there walls that we saw when we went there?
It was too small.
No.
not buildable.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
see
it's not
walls.
even walls. Oh, we just crossed the river then, and then... Like, we're already
Right.
on the correct side of the river right now if we continue through the wilderness a little bit.
Sure. Alright. We can discuss that next week then. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hop
alright.
off.
Alright. Okay. Night, guys.
Good night.
See ya.
User disconnected from your channel.